I'm behind this screen. What's up, people? Just ready to get a little MODOK grinding on. What is this? Science rules crystal. What the? Okay. Standard crystal stuff. Oh man. Ready to get this grind started. It's gonna be a long one. Alright. I have to send out a tweet, guys, real quick. Of course. You guys know that. Oh man, it's a little bit early for me. Just waking up a bit. Just woke up like 30 minutes ago. Took my dog for a walk. Alright. Dear at Marvel Champions. Fuller. Go easy on the Pepsi. Because I am now live. Tweet. Alright, let's get out of here. Nice and quick today, guys. Nice and quick. I don't know how many people are in here, but we gotta get this on, guys. We gotta get the grind on. Let me check and see who's all in here after I queue this up. Alright, you gotta ease up on the spam. You gotta ease up on the spam, dude. But who's all in here? G-Reen saying GG backdoor intercept. What's up, man? Followed by false staff, followed by Interstellar OG. My words are coming out all jumbled. Dr. Lefort 1. What's up, guys? Bence Balazi. Ayaguga. What's your name, dude? Bunch of A's. Oh wait. Oh, there's a D in there at one part. Agia. What's up? What's up? What's up? Bido. Brian Coffee Grant. Good morning, sir. What's up, Bido? Justin Thomas in here. What's up, Justin? Reeler, Pedro Duarte, Sohaid, Sri Ram the Summiter. Change your stream name, buddy. I changed it on my part. I changed it to MODOK Arena Part 1. I changed the thumbnail too. I don't know if it... Wait, did I change the thumbnail? I think I changed the thumbnail too. Sometimes it doesn't update on YouTube. It's real stupid. But what's up, guys? Yawn, time for a nap. What's up, Grand Scheme? Jizz, how you guys doing? You guys gotta stop asking about Brutal. Seriously. Seriously, I just started the stream 2 minutes. All these questions still. Alright, let's put some cutoffs on screen here. I'm trying not to lose any time, because it's gonna be a long grind. Let me queue up the next round of people here first. Crap. Yeah. Just throwing. Oh man, am I really gonna fight this with King Groot? Yeah, I guess I am. Who else do I have? Alright. So 4-star MODOK. Which I know I spelled wrong. Give me a second here. Four-star MODOK cutoff is I'm gonna say 18 mil. Could be wrong. I don't know how hype everyone is for MODOK, but he's a new champion and everything like that. So yeah, I'm thinking 18 mil. The 3-star version is gonna go for about 1.6 mil. And we got Punisher in for the 4-star basic, who I think is going to be a pretty low cutoff just because and people get him from the arena. People get that dude from arena. Jeez, King Groot, can you make this fight a little bit longer for me, please? Punisher. Oh crap, that didn't even come close to killing him. Alright, Punisher. I'm going to guess Punisher is only going to go for like... I don't even know, man. Let's call it 2.4 mil. I don't even think I'd put up 2.4 mil for that, dude. just get some battle chips, get them from the uncollected arena crystals. Then again, not everyone's uncollected, so maybe I'm underestimating it, but yeah. It's up to Contest Legend. The title's changed on my end. It's just YouTube. It's just YouTube, man. Wait, what am I doing? Here, rating. There we go. Yeah, YouTube. Even though it says it's updated on my end, it's not. It'll update eventually. Or it won't. Some days it doesn't at all. Sometimes I can go the entire 2-hour stream or however long hour stream, and it never even updates for everyone else. But, alright. What's up, everybody? Made it to 2.5 mil for Carnage. Hopefully it goes for 2.3 again. Hopefully, Justin. Good luck, man. BG, you're up early. This is crazy. I mean, I'm usually up at this time. To be honest, it's I was normally not streaming at this time, but I gotta get that MODOK, guys. Gotta get that freaking MODOK. Let's go milestones in the feature and basic. I'm going for 3-star MODOK just to test them out. Sounds like a good plan, Justin. 4-star MODOK. What's MODOK with Howard? Have I been saying MODOK, or is that just your way of saying it too? I think I'm gonna call. I think I'm just gonna call it MODOK. Oh, I need some water, man. I haven't had any water this morning yet. That's a big mistake, guys. If you wake up in the morning, don't have any water, you got no energy for the day, man. I know for some people it's coffee, but for people who don't drink coffee, it's all about that water. Ugh. Alright. Gotta keep on that. Gotta drink a lot more than that. Coffee have water, so water is the key. It's true. I think water is the key pretty much. I remember I know it's a little bit different with coffees because coffee has you know, caffeine and everything like that, but I've told this story before. I remember I used to work out, and I actually used to take like protein shakes and stuff like that before working out and after or whatever. And I used to get like real pumped up because it was like a 1 liter, one of those shaker water bottles or whatever they're called. I can't remember at this point. With like a little scoop of protein powder in there, right? But I would just chug the whole thing real quick, and I'd feel really energized. And I was like, wow, it's the protein powder. It must be the protein powder. And then one day, I remember being like exhausted, but I didn't have any water for the longest time, and I basically did the same thing. I chugged a liter of water, and I felt the exact same like surge of energy, and I was like, oh, it's not the powder at all. It's just the water. It's just the water. I was just dehydrated or something. So, yeah. That's the day when I was like, okay, I just need to drink more water and I'll have more energy. That's good to know. Let me borrow your 5 stars, BG, so I can grind for 4-star MODOK. If I could lend them out while they're on cooldown, well, I guess if they're on cooldown, that ain't helping at all. But if I could do it, just that I would, man. New member enjoying your contents. I'll be here for all your future streamings. Nice. And as Aziz, welcome. Hashtag banana grant for CEO. Hey man, did you know there's actually a banana grant? I'm not even the real banana grant. If you look up my alliance, there's a banana grant in my alliance. Alright, last round before throwing in some of them 5 stars. Getting some real points, man. Getting some real points. Med student, so coffee is life. I know a lot of people who, oh man, they drink coffee. Yeah, coffee is life for a lot of people. I would probably try it. I would probably drink it, but I don't like the taste of it. And I've never actually tasted it. I didn't like the smell of it. I was like, nah, I'm good. So yeah. Protein isn't supposed to be energy, it's to repair muscles. Listen, Hector, I don't need you to go all sciencey on me, alright? I'm just telling you what I you know, my learnings through life here. Captain Rita Part 1. Dude, I don't know why it still says that, Aaron. I've updated it. It's for me it says MODOK Arena Part 1. Maybe if I add some extra characters to it again, or maybe it'll retry adding up to update it. Hang on. Let me try it after this fight. Alright. 4-star MODOK Arena. It ain't me, man. It's freaking YouTube. Alright, I just tried updating it once again. Let's see what happens. We're gonna drink coffee right now. Unfortunately, can't for a couple weeks. It's one of the restrictions they got for you. Brian, I think this is the first time I've caught a live stream. Great content. Bamboo Frog, thank you very much, man. I like your name. It reminds me of a bamboo frog. Alright, come on, Electra. Get out of my face. Ooh, I thought that was gonna be enough to kill you. There we go. Two things. One, did you see the AA video? Two, did you see what VexCon is opening? So, no on both of those, although I did hear what Vex got, and I do know that he has AA. Did you tweet already, BG? Yeah, I already sent out the tweet, Justin. I did it real quick because I wanted to get this grind on. Wanted to put all my champions on cooldown as fast as I possibly could. I don't want to... Every featured grind I've done recently, I've started out real... It's like a real crappy first day. And I don't want that for this grind. I want to start out with like an 8 million day. So I can just kind of cruise the next 2 days. Get like 6 mil the next 2 days. And, yeah, it won't be too bad. Title is fixed. It's fixed now. That fixed it. Nice. Awesome. I need to pull a Yeetus and sell for a Groot. I am not doing that. Did he... Oh, man. Did he sell a champion to get Groot? Oh, I didn't know that, dude. Oh, no. Oh, man. What's with people selling champs, man? What about the collection? You think it'd be better at rank 5 Mystic, Dorms, or Mephisto? Dormammu. In practically every way, I think. In my opinion, at least. It's going to vary for people and stuff, but... and it's going to vary depending on the fight. Like, if you're using him offensively, it's going to depend on the fight. There's going to be some fights where Mephisto is better, of course. But when we're talking about defensively... Dormammu is just so much stronger, in my opinion. I didn't record my last Alliance War, but I kind of almost soloed a Mephisto boss. I'm going to start recording them again real soon for the people who like the Alliance War stuff. But, I kind of almost soloed him. I slipped up. I was using Stark Spidey too. I wasn't even using anyone that like directly counters him too much. You know, I was just using Stark Spidey. It was the final boss. He didn't have suicides or anything like that. He had Mystic Dispersion. It was, you know, it was a 455 Mephisto. It was about as hard as you get, you know. But it wasn't that hard, you know. But Dormammu, on the other hand, I can't even take away like 20% of that guy's life without dying, man. 20% is like a really good run. Against that Mephisto, I think I took off... I think I only took off about half of his life, but it was really only because of that slip-up, where like he used a special one, and the special one, you have a pretty small window of which you can attack. And I went in too early and actually got nailed by it and just totally destroyed myself. BG, did you hear anything about the Apple Store saying that all the games that have loot box systems are going to have to start telling people the drop rates? Seniors put out a vid on it. I did hear about that. I don't know how much it actually matters. Like we kind of know the drop rates. In my opinion, at least, we kind of know the drop rates. It'll be, I don't know. I guess it'll be interesting to see if we're wrong on any of this stuff. But the featured drop rates, it's about 20 to 25% from a featured champion for a featured crystal, featured 5-star. For premium hero crystal, I believe it to be about a 1 to 1.5% drop rate for a 4-star, that kind of thing. Same thing for the Grandmaster crystal and 5 stars. I don't know. I'm sure it's gonna matter for some people, but I don't think it's gonna matter that much for me personally. What I'm really curious about though is I don't think this is gonna be part of it. I don't know if they're gonna have to share any of like their underlying systems where you know, some games have like a pity timer, and I'm really curious about that. I'm really curious if there is if it's a progressive drop rate system where like the more crystals that you open missing what you're trying to get, you know, the better the odds will be to get that thing on your next one, kind of thing. Because there's definitely games that do that for sure, games that have done that for a long time, but I don't know if MCOC is one of those games, or if that information is even going to get shared. Because I can't remember. I remember in Hearthstone they eventually had to share that information. This is like long after the community already figured out exactly what it was, and they learned nothing from it. That's the whole thing. That's why I'm saying like I don't think it matters, is because I already saw this with another game, and the community learned absolutely nothing from it. But then again, that was a much more nailed down number than an MCOC for the drop rate on their stuff. But anyway, I don't think they ever actually share what their pity timer was. I could be wrong on that. It was a while ago when I read about that. Whack, what's up, dude? Will entice them to raise the rates on featured GMC? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think the rates are going to stay exactly the same. I think it's just that people are gonna know about it. And I think a lot of people, maybe a lot of people who don't necessarily spend a lot. Maybe the people who only spend like a very little, maybe they'll look at the rates differently and be like, oh wow, it's that low. All right, I'm not even gonna try, or something like that. But for a lot of people who are like the big spenders, I feel like those people, they kind of know the odds, man. They know it firsthand because they've opened up hundreds of these crystals in the past before too. You know, they know the odds are not good. They know that if they open enough crystals, though, eventually they'll get what they were looking for, kind of thing. Wonder with the new champs coming, such as MODOK, for example, if they will add any nodes in War that kind of benefit him in a way that makes him a tough challenge. There might already be good nodes for him. To be honest, I really don't know much about the War defense nodes. Oh crap, I'm capped out on energy. Oh well, that could wait. To be honest, I can't imagine them changing up the War nodes anytime soon after all the iterations they just recently did on it, but I mean, I'm sure eventually we're going to see some kind of changes. What about the not expiring stuff? Wait, what about the not expiring stuff? Or are you talking to somebody else in the chat here? What does Kingpin's rage stacks do? Well, they count as debuffs, and anytime he has debuffs active on him, he gains attack. He gains a lot of attack too. And then I think it's been a while since I played Kingpin, but I think it's every 6 that every 8 rage stacks that he gets, it forms into like a mega rage thing. I think it's called like I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but it's like a massive attack buff. He actually hits pretty hard. The problem is that his crit rate is pretty poor, so his damage ends up not being that great. but it's actually not that bad. Like, I swear people underestimate Kingpin. Maybe, you know what, maybe it's because he's better with suicides than he is without, I think. Because he could shrug off the debuff from suicides. And he starts out the fight with you know, if he's awakened, with 4 debuffs. So starting out the fight with 4 debuffs, getting 4 big attack boosts, that's a pretty big deal. Wow, this is really early BG. Yup, gotta get that grind in. Do you think Loki is viable for 5.4.6 Classic Ultron? I keep seeing videos linked around, so apparently he is. I still haven't seen. No, I wasn't paying attention. Rip 20,000 points. No. Is it called Overload? That might be it. But apparently Loki is really good for that fight. But you can find some videos if you do some looking for it. What do you think about gifting potential being gone? Apple said no purchasables should be able to be directly or indirectly given to other players. I don't know. Huh. That is kind of interesting. I don't know what that means for MCOC. I did not hear about that one. Very interesting. I'm not sure if it matters too much. I mean, it would matter for the gifting event. Frojo pulled and duped MODOK from 3 crystals. Yes, that's sick. Congrats to Frojo, man. He wanted that MODOK. That's awesome. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I mean that would matter for the gifting event. I don't think it matters a whole heck of a lot for everything else in the game. I guess it would matter for if you were like buying potions for your alliance members to help out in an alliance war kind of thing. Technically, you could still do it if you just like send them a code for an iTunes card or something like that, but that gets a whole lot more sketchy. That kind of sucks if they remove that though, because that is going to affect some people and just make things a bit more awkward. But at the same time, I mean, it's not gonna matter for the majority of the player base. But that does suck if they did take that away. MODOK had like 6 synergies. Do you think that's the new normal? No, I don't think it's the new normal. We've seen champions that had more than 4 synergies before. I don't think there's many. I think there's only 1 or 2 or something like that. But no, I think it's just special because he's MODOK. It would be cool. Like they a while back they changed the layout for masteries. They changed the UI for it, and one of the speculations, or I don't know if it was ever commented on by Kabam, but it allowed for like more than 4 synergies. It would be really cool if they added synergies to these champions, man. Like, I'd be pumped for that. I'd be very pumped for that if they just went back and was like, you know what? There is a connection between Champion X and Champion Y. Now that Champion Y has hit the game, let's go back and instead of just having the synergy on one of them, let's go back and add it to the older champion too. I'd be very pumped if they did that, man. I think synergies are a lot of fun to play around with. Rip your units, yeah, man. But I'm maxed out in the gifting event. I hit the final milestone, so I don't have to spend any more units on gifting. The rest of the units are for 5.4. Any credits or in-game currencies purchased via in-app purchases may not expire. And you should make sure you have a restore mechanism for any restorable in-app purchase. Well, that's for like units though, right? Like that doesn't, because they're saying any credits, right? That's not for that's not if you buy like energy refills or something like that. I don't think, at least. And you should make sure they have restore mechanism for any restorable in-app purchases. I'm not sure exactly what that last part is. How that actually matters, but yeah. Read Jose's. Oh, yeah, that was the one I just read. As my option, yes, gifting is good for the game's money, although it's a bit unfair for free-to-play players that may not have the roster or time to grind the units. Not complaining, just my opinion. I mean, it's fair because it's unfair in a way, but at the same time, a lot of people who have the money don't have the time. So you could argue it's unfair for people because they don't have time. So it's just like a way to balance the two out kind of thing. It does create imbalance, but in a way that it doesn't ruin the game, kind of thing. If I stream my run, might need a commentator, but you about to do a labyrinth run? Oh no, or wait, are you talking about your 5.4? Are you gonna stream your 5.4? Oh, what a surprise. BG wants gifting nerf. No, man. Damn it. I like gifting. I want it to stay. I don't want it taken away. It does, like, it really does. It's, man. When certain things, if certain things will get taken out of the game, and I don't know if this is getting taken out of the game, but if certain things get taken out of the game, it's just going to get replaced through a more shady method outside of the game, you know? That's all it is. And then you're gonna hear stories of, I just wanted my alliance mate to pull to use a potion in Alliance War, and I sent him a $100 gift card, and he left the alliance. You know. 5.4, sister. Okay. You're really gonna stream that? That's very interesting, man. I mean, I'm gonna do it because people. I mean, I'm on YouTube. I have to. I kind of have to. I mean, I don't have to, but yeah, people will be mad if I don't. But it's gonna slow down your time a bit. I gotta tell you, it will slow down your time a little bit, and/or a lot of it. Oh God, man, you guys don't even understand the just kidding, not streaming. Okay. You guys don't even understand the comments, man. The amount of comments on my video, just like scrolling through the comments late at night, seeing what people are saying about my videos. I can't believe you're campaigning this hard to get Blade nerfed. Like, oh my God, dude, seriously? What? These are not troll comments, man. These are comments where you could tell the people are like meaning what they're saying. There's no way that I could convince these people that I don't want to see Blade get nerfed, though, man. Like, didn't I say it in a video? Like, this has nothing to do with like I don't want Blade to get nerfed, kind of thing, or whatever. Big D McGee 16 sending over $5 saying, did you put up enough for Carnage? Hang on. Did you put up enough for Carnage? Not sure how I feel about him, knowing that they aren't going to rework him anytime soon. No, I stopped at like 1.8 million. I said screw it, man. I'll probably get him out of a crystal. I didn't go for it. Yeah, I mean it is probably going to be a while before he gets reworked. Hopefully by then I'll have pulled him from a crystal naturally. But thank you very much, Big D McGee. Trying to join this arena and slap you with a big D at the same time, man. Slap. Thank you very much. Appreciate the $5, dude. I mean, it was if I started out that arena a little bit better, then I probably would have just got. I probably would have gone for the Carnage dupe, but I started a little bit too late. I wasn't about to stay up late to get it when I knew I needed to grind for MODOK today. So yeah. Can confirm I'm a banana pajamas off work for the holidays. Nice. Brian, what is the chance we get an OG Vision offer, and your best guess on when, if you please? The chance, I'd say, is about 50-50. January the 9th, because that was I think that was the day that we got it last year or something like that. For 4,000 units. Put me down for it. If I get that exactly right, then well, you owe me $1. Not really, but you know. BG, this is late night for me. I'm on Deuce Wolf's side of the world. Ah, okay. What's up, Turbo Meme? Welcome from Deuce Wolf's side of the world. You know who else pulled him out of a crystal? Joel. You know where he... Look where he is now. Coincidence? Oh, man. Joel said hi, by the way. I talked to Joel. Said the community misses him. Says tell everyone I said hi. That was about it. We didn't really talk too much. Day stream without notification? Damn you, YouTube. Yeah, freaking YouTube booker. Freaking YouTube. Stream from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. right? Oh god. I mean, I've done those streams before, I suppose. Not today though. Not today. Tomorrow I'll probably do a longer stream. Yeah. Today, I mean, for right now, I'm thinking about I want to get 2 runs in before I stop the stream. So it's still gonna be like. I'm probably not gonna stop until like 1:30, something like that. BG, if I go for Medusa as my first 5-star featured and only have I have 1, maybe 2 shots at her, should I go for her or wait till she gets added to the basic 5-star crystal? Jalen, do you have an awakening gem? Do you have an awakening gem? I'd say it's still might be worth going for. It also might just be worth saving for Blade. Maybe you'll have a couple shots at Blade, and Blade will probably do more for you than Medusa would. If you're looking to go for a featured, it's not necessarily a bad idea just to go for basics though. Yeah, no problem, Wick. Gonna try again later too. BG, my day filled with sawdust and clouds. You, sir, are my sunshine. B Manny, always coming in here with these just these making me feel good comments. Two rounds? Okay, I'm gonna have to get breakfast. Yeah. Go get breakfast, guys. I'll be here. Have we discussed loot boxes yet? Kind of, Bobby Ford. I don't know. Basically, to sum it up, I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna mean for MCOC. I think a lot of people have a good idea of the odds for these crystals. I don't think it's necessarily gonna change a whole lot for certain people. For some people, it will. That's about it. The only thing I'm really curious about is if they go into detail if they have a progressive loot system or not. I don't know if that's something that they have to share. Yeah, Joel, he didn't necessarily quit completely. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing. He's just taking a break from like the YouTube part for holidays and stuff like that. Life is pretty busy around the holidays for some, especially if you got kids, especially if you got crappy internet. BG is susceptible to flattery. Oh, you know it. Alright, come on. There you go. Times do you normally stream, BG? I'm from London. Want to sync the times up. I normally stream about 12 hours from now, actually. I normally stream at 10 p.m. PST. Right now it's 10:35 a.m. PST. Well, do you guys even use AM PM? And I don't know exactly which countries strictly go by like what we call military time or whatever, 24-hour time. But yeah, anyway, in about 12 hours from now is when I normally stream, 11.5 hours. Will Blade be on a 5-star crystal again? He'll be back on February the 22nd. How much you doing for MODOK? I'm gonna try to go 20 mil. I'm gonna try to put up 20 mil. I always recommend putting up higher than what I have on cutoffs. I feel the need to put that out there again. Seeing some new faces around these parts. If you're going for any of these champions, oh, that might kill me. I guess I'll be fine. If you're going for any of these champions, make sure you go higher than what I have on screen here. These are just guesses, strictly just a guess, man. The champion could go for lower than what I have here, could go for higher. And I always go higher myself. I'll be going for about 20 mil. Do you have any points do you normally get running through your 5-star champs in one round? Through just the 5 stars? Well, I just did it, and I don't know exactly how many points I got. I think I get about 400 or 500,000 with the 5 stars. I can't remember exactly. If I use all my champions, including the 5 stars, I think I get about 1.4 mil. Although we'll find out. We'll find out if you hang out here for another like 40 minutes or so, of exactly how much my entire roster has scored, including the 5 startup before I had a 3x multiplier. Is Blade gonna be in the lab rat crystal? The lab rat. Oh, is that what the MODOK crystal is called? He's in there. It's a much lower chance to get him there. He's like a sub-featured champion. I should have poisoned this guy. Oh, never mind, whatever. He didn't even heal. That's nice. Is it just me, or MODOK become the most annoying champion to fight against? He's a bit annoying. He's a bit annoying. Once you figure him out, he's not too bad, though. Man, I had plans to make videos on how to fight him. When I first fought the guy, I was like, just do 4-hit combos or whatever. But now I actually figured out a bit more how to play against him, and how to tell when you're okay to attack and when you're not, kind of thing. But I never made videos because I always felt like it was too late. You know, if you make videos on how to fight champions, like when the content is like almost over, it doesn't really help too many people. I'm sure it still helps some, but just the fact that it doesn't help nearly as many kind of puts me off from making the content. I see a couple people saying you could still use a MODOK video. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I do have one more run left in the uncollected against MODOK, so maybe I'll do a recording, but no guarantees, man. No guarantees. It's harder for me to make videos while I'm doing a grind too, and that type of video. It takes a lot more effort to make than, say, a crystal opening, because I plan on doing a bunch of crystal openings the next couple of days here while I'm grinding for MODOK. Those I can still, you know, keep up with, but to make a how to beat MODOK video that breaks down how his abilities work and stuff like that, it takes a lot more effort. Basically, I could sit there for, you know, for a 5-minute video, it might take me, first off, maybe like an hour to get all of the footage together. if I don't get lucky. Sometimes I get lucky, man. I could just record one fight and it'll have everything in there that I want to show. It'd be nice and easy. But sometimes it could take like an entire hour if you think about like, okay, MODOK's the final boss of a quest, so I got to go all the way through the quest, fight MODOK. If the fight goes poorly, guess what? I got to start over, do it again. If he doesn't use some of his abilities that I want to talk about in the video, I got to do it again. I got to do it again. You know, so it's sometimes it could take like an hour just to get all the footage that I want, and then it might take me like 3-4 hours to do some editing and stuff like that. So it takes a while, but I'll see. BG, do you think Yondu is a good option to fight against MODOK, as he can make him bleed even when blocking, right? Yeah, MODOK probably is a good option. I haven't really thought about it before, but yeah, I imagine he's a pretty good option. What juice is that? This is Mango Tango. Delicious, delicious Mango Tango. Adwala Mango Tango. It's very good. It's very tasty. It's a puree or whatever, so it's like a little bit of a thicker kind of a juice. It's amazing, but it's expensive at the same time. This bottle, although, you know, decent size and everything, it's 59 ounces, but it was like $6. And some stores you go to, it's like $8. BG, when you're doing your 5.4 stream, it's not going to be for a while, Xavier for one. I plan on streaming 5.4 somewhere towards the end of January. I want to have as strong of a roster as I possibly can. So, yeah, it's going to be a while. BG, what are your thoughts on King Groot? Pulled him last night as a 4-star and not sure about him yet. To be honest, Big D McGee, I haven't even used King Groot yet. I got him. He's unawakened. When he's not awakened, he's kind of useless, dude. The big thing about hashtag ad, yeah, dude, I wish they sponsored me. The big thing about King Groot is that he is really sustainable. Like the regeneration that he has makes him possibly a good use in Alliance Quest. I had an Alliance member that used to have King Groot, and he used to bring him to Alliance Quest, and the thing is, his fights were super slow. He would have to time out. Sometimes he would time out like twice. So depending on who he's killing, it takes over 6 minutes, right? But he would always regenerate back up to full life. But without being awakened, he doesn't have that regeneration, so he's pretty useless. I don't know if I would personally use him. I can't sit there and do that, man. I've used champions in Alliance Quest that have timed out on a lot of fights before and stuff like that. It makes it really boring to me. That was also map 6 though, and like the later days of map 6. If you were doing like a lower, even map 5, they have a lot less HP in map 5, and you might not time out there. I don't know. Brew uses King Groot and AQ. Oh, there you go, man. You're right. Now we do have another King Groot member. BG, have you calculated how many energy refills it would take for the 5.4 100% legend run for when you do it? I have not, the Enigma. I have not. I'm sure somebody will put out that energy total. If they have not already, it might already be out there. But no, I personally haven't looked at it just yet. Another daytime stream. Loving it, BG. What's up, Tony the Tooth? I plan to just buy energy refills as I go, so I do want to know the number so that I know how many units it's going to cost, but I'm not going to buy them up front. I don't want to go to my stash if I can help it. Need such a dummy for selling Hulk? He sold Hulk? Oh man. Why? So I just noticed my game is automatically requesting help on my arena champs. When did that start? Is that doing it for me? I thought I was still hitting help here. As far as I know, that's not a change that was made. Anything about the Apple requiring drop rates for loot boxes thing? We talked about that a little bit, so I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. I don't think it's going to matter for most people. I think most people have a good understanding of what the drop rates are. At least I do. It might be cool to see the numbers, but other than that, eh. And what I really want to know is if there's a progressive loot system. And I don't know if that's required for them to share or not. Bowman said somewhere around 1080 units. Was that an estimate, though? Was that his pre-estimate, or was that, like, actual numbers? Hello, hello. Quixote, what's up? Would hate to have to use King Groot and AQ. Screw that. He hits so soft. It's annoying sometimes. Even with full suicides, he hits softer than Luke Cage. He definitely has really low DPS. That's for sure. That is for freaking sure. So this is what I normally do, guys. Is I'll use like just my top champions in the 5-star arena. So I'll use my my 5-star champions and then my my 550 champs. And right now I have about 857,000 points. And that doesn't take that long to do that. I've been streaming now for 46 minutes, plus it takes a little bit longer to initially build the streak, and streaming I don't go quite as fast and stuff like that. But yeah, if you just use your top champions, you actually don't spend that much time in the arena. It just takes, you know, I know not everybody has a roster like this, but the point is that I'm trying to make is that once you do build up your roster, the arena ain't so bad, man. You can hit these milestones without not that much effort. And eventually, man, when I get even more 5 stars, I'm not even going to use my 4 stars at all in here. It's going to be real nice. Gee, how come you heal from willpower exactly the damage you take from liquid courage? That's just the way the math works out. If you have recovery and willpower maxed out, it balances out. Okay, come on, I'm getting wrecked here. What gives, man? Get out of my face. No, no, please don't kill me. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Alright, good. Whew. Almost lost some points. Betting that we see an arena overhaul in the next few months? Possibly. I really want to see them add a way to get 5-star champions from the arena. That's the big thing that I want. What a surprise. Brian Grant wants their information on the game nerfed. Oh, God. Wait, no, I was still hitting helps, though, right? It wasn't automatic for me. BG, what's up? Hope the grind goes well. Thank you very much, man. I do too. Really trying to put up like a good solid first day score. I was talking about this earlier, how you know, the last few featured champions I went for, day 1 would go so poorly, and I'd only put up like 3 million or something like that. And these are grinds where I need to put up like 19 million, you know. So I got to 8 million for the next 2 days, and it was a struggle. So on this first day, I really want to start out with a good solid score, and if I can get to like 8 million, I'd be very happy with that. If I can do like 8 million on the first day, and then just kind of get like 6 million the next 2 days, that's 20 mil. I'll feel very safe with that score for MODOK. I'd be pretty happy with the grind overall. XBG, I have recovery maxed and 2 out of 3 willpower and wasn't healing back the damage, so willpower didn't need to be maxed. Thank you. No, yeah, willpower, I've tested it before. Willpower has definitely got to be maxed if you're running suicides. For sure. Are you and the wife going anywhere for Christmas? Bobby Ford, nope. Just staying home. All of our family is back. back east in New Jersey. We're in Seattle now. I got an invite from a certain someone, but yeah, we're just gonna hang out at home. Maybe doing a little FaceTime with the family and that kind of thing. Your thoughts on 5.4.6 Ultron? I don't have Blade, I don't have Stark Spidey. The only 455s I have is Unduped Gwenpool and Classic Spidey. You don't need any champion in particular for that Ultron. You just can't put a debuff on him when he has the heal or power gain buff active. But there's no champion that you need to counter it. It's just depends on how you play. The best thing to do is learn how that Classic Ultron's evasion works too, because it's on a timer. It's not random. So as long as you know when to expect those evades, it's not such a bad thing. And then I would say just bring your highest DPS champ, just because he does heal, so it's going to be a long fight. That's probably about it. It's you know, it's a little bit more of a difficult fight than the average, but it ain't too bad from what it looks like, at least. I haven't actually done the fight myself yet. Yes, I hope they bring a 5-star arena. That would be lovely. I was thinking last night it would be kind of nice to have some like uncollected solo crystals with better rewards than the greater solo crystals. Oh yeah, man. Welcome all that stuff too. Hell yeah. Keep arena is to go for champs that nobody wants. Build a roster that way, then go for champs you do want. Isn't so hard. That's true. Yeah, if you go for these lower champs that people don't really want, like Carnage in the past arena here, that's an excellent way to build up your roster, man. That's exactly what I did for a very long time, as I only went for champions that I knew were going to be pretty low cutoffs. BG, I need to do Labyrinth Legends, and I have a Cosmic Gem, so I'm going to go for Medusa. Question is, do I take her to 565 and just bring along rank 4 Magic, no extended rage, or take up Magic to rank 5 and use Medusa at rank 4? I mean, it's like for Labyrinth specifically, it would be better to have that Medusa. You're not really going to be using magic for too many fights, I don't think. Maybe there's a fight or two in there that you'd use her, but for the most part, you're just going to be using that Medusa. The thing is, though, who's better afterwards as a 565 when we're talking about not just Labyrinth? And if we're not talking about just Labyrinth, then it's probably Magic. So yeah, it's a little bit of a pickle there. I think I would rather have. It's tough, man. Like I really like Medusa, and I really want her at. I like if I get Medusa, I'd really want to take her to 565 myself, but I don't know if I could, man. Just because I think some other champions they help you out in other areas of the game a bit more. For example, Magic is much better on Alliance War attack. On defense, actually, both of them are decent champions. But you know, when it comes to attack, Magic is like clearly superior. So yeah, a little bit of a tough spot for you, but I think even a 455 Medusa would probably be better for a lot of the fights than a 565 Magic in Labyrinth. So if your goal is just Labyrinth and then you worry about other champions later on, then Medusa, I guess, is the way to go. PG, do you know how claiming items from mail works? It says we have 30 days, but those items also show up in stash with a 7-day timer. Nick F, I don't know yet, but I am holding on to some mail so that I could test it. Some people sent over dual credits, and I refused to accept them. So I figured might as well, you know, it's a good time to actually test and see what the deal is with that timer. Started with you, and I'm at 500k now. Your roster is insane. Yeah, man, it's all about the roster when it comes to arena. Well, not all about the roster. Some of it is under your control too. The device you play on makes a big deal. in my opinion, selecting only the easy matchup makes not that big of a deal, but it helps, in my opinion. Not going with synergy champions will get you points faster. People who sort through their roster for synergy champs and stuff like that, man, I think that's a waste of time. I mean, you get slightly more points for doing it, but the amount of energy that it takes to do that and how much it slows you down is just totally not worth it. So depending on what you're doing too, that could matter. But yeah, a lot of it is the roster. A lot of it is the roster that you have. How are you doing? Good today. Order 66. I am. How are you doing? BG just got a 50 out of 50 on my math final. Adam, congrats, man. That's awesome, dude. Sick. You don't have to sort through your roster, just click on the left side of the screen. I use synergies in Arena. Dubes, you use synergies in Arena? Like what? Pulling them like this? Is that what you're talking about? Screw that, dude. Wonder if uncollected Arena would be a good idea. I'm not sure though, because it would give GMC shards, but I know Kabam. Don't want to make the GMC too easy to get at this point. I think it would. I think it would. I mean, if they add a new arena, whenever they do add that new arena, I think we would see some Grandmaster Crystal Shards. I would hope so. Yeah, it adds like a second. Screw that, man. I don't got the time or the energy for that, man. It gives you such a small amount of point increase that I just don't care. I just want to get through my roster as fast as I possibly can. Move on to a different arena. BG, where should I go to see what paths to do after initial clear in Labyrinth? There's a bunch of different maps. A lot of people like to use the Infobot maps. You could make your own paths. You could like adjust the paths that people have laid out, or you could just go by those. I don't know. There's a few different options. I don't have an exact link for you. Like I looked at a map, but somebody in my alliance kind of helped me out and making some custom paths for me. And then I even further customized those paths like as I was doing them. So yeah, I didn't go by like any one particular set of maps out there. Look, Baldy, respect those that use synergy in Arena. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want, man. I don't care. Dubes, if you guys don't know, Dubes crushes it in the Arena. He does much better than me in the Arena, so he can do whatever he wants, man. But I'm just saying, I personally, man, I don't care about synergies. I don't care about it. Okay, so finish explaining how you do it. You do only your top champs in the featured, so fives and rank 5 stars. Then what? The basic arena. You just do your lower 4s and your 440s. Well, so what I do, Justin, is if I'm only going for milestones, just doing like my 5-star champions and then my maxed out 4-star champions. That was like 800,000 points right there, right? I think it was a little bit above 800,000, but let's like I did get some points from like the first 5, the initial build up. So let's take away those. So let's just say it's 800,000 points, right? Make it nice and easy on us. It might even be a little bit less than that. Whatever, 800,000 points. So I'll get those 800,000 points, and then the next time I do arena, like the 5-star champions, they'll still be on cooldown. So, or like, if they're on cooldown, I'll like, oh man, this is coming out all jumbled. Alright, basically what I try to do, let me start over. Basically what I try to do is, I'll use my maxed out 4-star champions in the 4-star basic arena. Like, I'll kind of alternate where I use them, kind of thing. So, like, I try to never use my lower 440s unless I'm going for a champion or I'm behind on the grind or streaming, just because when I'm streaming, I'm just throwing in whatever champions. I'm not really paying attention. But if you have enough high-ranking champions, then that's the only champions that you need to use. Save a lot of time. Synergies can make the fights faster as well, though. You say easy fight for faster fights, but not 1 second for synergies for faster fights. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you're really good at throwing in those synergies, but I could see it being like an extra like 2 or 3 seconds or something like that. Screw that, man. It's alright. It's mostly to be honest, it's not even it's mostly about the effort that it takes. I just want to go on autopilot mode. I want to do something else while I'm grinding the arena. I want it to be as effortless as possible. So while it might give an easier fight, it still takes more effort, like mental energy, to do it. Brian, are you and your clan planning on using Clan HQ? No, we have no plans to use it right now, at least. It seems cool, but I think we're pretty content with Line, and we're a little bit worried about. I guess we're a little bit worried about like prestige information getting out there and stuff like that, since we don't know how all of that stuff is stored. Words be so hard. They definitely are, though, man. For real. Yo, big guy, you're gonna go for Taskmaster Arena in January. Potato King, I'm gonna try to, man. I wanted to pick him up, and I don't think he's gonna go for that much. Depends on who else is in the arena. Depends on what I'm doing exactly. But I need to get these units back, man. I just cleared out a lot of units between those stupid collector crystals and the gifting event. Which, I mean, the gifting event, I'm done. I already have all the milestones, so I don't have to spend any more units on it. But I did want to hit the final milestone there. I think it was worth it. Stuff on you know, on stuff I was gonna buy anyway. Not those greater gifting crystals. If you saw that video, I just traded for a bunch of. Wait a minute. I just realized something. Somebody in my alliance told me that they sent the items over because I was waiting. Yeah, we still have a bit to go. I want to check on this right now. Did I ever get the items from that person? Okay, there we go. All right, cool. So I was telling them to wait until. All right, whatever. I was telling them to wait until the science. What's it called? Science core was in the shop. So, like, I sent them items yesterday, and they were going to send me the items today. Where am I at? Yeah, there we go. And I saw them send a message on Line app earlier, but I never actually checked until just now. I was like, oh, man, I hope they didn't send 30 science cores to somebody else, because that'd be pretty bad. No one else wants science cores except for me. What up, Bra Guy? Just wanted to say happy holidays in case I don't speak to you soon. Jay Divine, right back at you, man. Hope you're having, hope you have a happy holidays as well. BG, my top row of champs are Phoenix, Quake, Ghost Rider, and AA in that order. So why wouldn't I skip Quake to get the synergies? Just seems dumb not to. I mean, I throw a synergy in there every once in a while if it lines up to be perfect like that. But some people. I see some people like scrolling through their roster, and yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And I also don't want to tap on the pictures on the left side of the screen either. But if they're lined up, like you're gonna see me use Drax. You're gonna see me use Drax and what's it called? Drax and Star-Lord together because they're right next to each other. So I'll make the tiny bit of effort it takes to throw them on the team together. And I'll avoid pairing them up with somebody else. So, like, there's some little combinations like that that I do too, but only when it really works out is very easy. No way in hell he goes for 6 mil. Who's going for 6 mil? Dorky Dave is saying 6 mil. For Punisher? Oh, no way, dude. Did he really say 6 mil? Wait, no. Dave doesn't even do cutoffs. He doesn't even say cutoffs, right? Are we talking about the same Dorky Dave? Or was he just saying that to like, be safe? BG, when you're opening more 5-star crystals, Joey, not until Medusa returns, or if one of these science champions happens to be really good. If one of these science champions is good, then I'll go for one of them, because I do have that 5-star Science Awakening gem. And I am itching, man. I've got like 100,000 5-star shards at this point. I want to open these things, man. BG, click on the grind, and happy holidays. Thank you, man. Right back at you. Happy holidays to all you guys. Somebody in chat was talking about leaving gifts in the mail for 30 days, but they're in the stash for 7 days. I missed if that question was ever settled. Keith, win it. I don't think it's ever settled yet, but I am holding on to some dual credits that people sent me. So give me a few more days here, and I'll be able to settle that for everybody. Doing some science. BG is X23 worth 550 as an option for map 5. Yeah, X23 is pretty good in Alliance Quest. Especially if you're not running suicides, where your healing will kind of be counteracted and you're, like, the fights don't last long enough for you to heal and that kind of thing. But no, X23 is fine for map 5. Pretty much anyone that has some kind of regeneration. The only problem with X23 is that she doesn't have any immunities, so you're going to need to make sure your immunities are covered. Man, that itch must be getting intense. Dubes, you have no idea, man. You have no idea. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pop 3. I'm popping 3. That's it. It's not the biggest deal. I'll still have a bunch of shards. Like, I was about to start making a thumbnail so I could do it live, and I was like, no, I can't do this, man. I can't do this. I gotta stay on with my goals. Don't even know why anyone grinds Arena, go for Punisher. You get him swell from uncollected crystals. You do. I really think the only reason is if you're not uncollected yet and you do want to increase your 4-star roster. It's a pretty good pickup. But yeah, if you're uncollected and you play Arena, you're gonna see him from those crystals. That BG is doing day streams to fill the Joel-shaped hole in my heart. I know, Booker. It's so sad without him, man. Even if he just come back to us, Joel. Come back to us, man. Even if you're not playing MCOC. You really need to stop making predictions. If anything, unpredict all these predictions. I like having predictions, man. Let me read what the rest of you are saying here. All these predictions only create hype and hysteria, which actually increase the cutoff for no reason. That's not always true. Sometimes it lowers the cutoff even. If people are like, oh man, MODOK's going for 18 million? I'm not even going to bother. He's not even that good. And then, the cutoff could go for a lot less than that. We've seen that plenty of times in the past, too. I don't think it influences it that much one way or the other, to be honest. I'm going to scratch that, Cameron. What? Should I rank 4 unduped X23? I would not, Joey. I would not. I would absolutely not. I don't think there's anything that would get me to rank 4 an unduped X23. Prestige is already bad enough as it is. The champion is good, but it's not a game changer as a 5-star, I don't think. And her awaken ability, while not amazing, not totally necessary, is actually pretty good. Her damage is really not nearly as good without it. Grabbed AA for my 5.4 completion, 5-star yesterday. Bod Slayer, very nice, man. Used my Immune Awakening gem from Easy Path, pretty stoked. Rank 4 for sure. Oh, definitely, man. I would do exactly the same thing that you're doing. I would feed him the Awakening gem, rank him up as fast as possible. Done. But you feel your pain. I have 130k 5-star shards. Damn, Vincent. It's driving me nuts. Saving Medusa, though, and a 5-star Cosmic Gem. Nice, man. We're almost there, guys. We're almost freaking there. How many days we got left here? So it's 3 weeks. It's exactly 3 weeks. Ah, man, that seems longer than I thought. I was hoping it was 2 weeks. You see that MODOK base stats I posted? It's like those numbers are so small I can't even see them anymore. No, I didn't see it, dude. Just pulled a 5-star Cosmic Gem for 5.3, 100%. Should I go for Medusa 5-star or wait for Blade? I'd pop one for Medusa, probably. Probably do that. I mean, Blade is going to be the more useful champion overall, but I mean, Medusa's still Medusa, man. Medusa's still really good. And if you got that Cosmic Gem, I don't know how many, I don't know how many 5-star shards you get or how frequently you get them and anything like that, so I can't really say for sure, but yeah. See, like right here, this is like one of the few times that I'll do a synergy thing. So normally what I do is I just throw in the top 3 of different class types, but because I know Drax and Star-Lord are together, I'll do something like just like reach over. I'll either reach over Carnage, or I'll just like throw in these 3 or something. Get those extra 5 synergy points. But it is pretty rare that I do that. And to be honest, I kind of wish I could stop doing it. I wish I could just be like, screw it, because it does. I have to think about it a little bit. It sounds weird. It's such a small little thing, but I just don't think it matters that much. I'd rather just not even think. By the way, BG, the homie Frojo pulled and Duke MODOK today, aka Frodok. Dude, yeah, I heard about that, man. I heard about that. I was really tempted to watch his stream. I was tempted to watch his stream and then start streaming, because I wanted to see if he got MODOK. I was really pulling for him to get MODOK. But then it was like 10 o'clock or something, and I looked for his stream and it wasn't there. And I was like, alright, I don't know if he's still doing this. Screw it. Let me just start my stream. Got some Valor Top 1000. Thank you. Did you see the video by Seaton on Apple's new requirement to... Yes. Talked about that a little bit. Well, no, I didn't see Seaton's video, but I heard about the thing. I've talked about it like 4 times already in here. To summarize it real quick, I don't think it's going to change that much. I think most people have a good idea what the drop rates are. But I am curious to see if there is any kind of progressive drop rate system that that they have to share or something like that. BG, you talked about the Clan HQ app yet? A little bit. My alliance is not using it, so there's really not much to talk about. Yeah. What a surprise. BG wants reaching to be nerfed? Oh, man. Thank Frodo Crystal opening spoilers. Yeah, kind of. But I mean, it should still be a good video to watch. Like, I'm still gonna go back and watch it, man, because I want to see his reaction to pulling him twice like that. This is a champion that Frodo's been wanting forever, man. Freaking Spider-Gwen, get out of my face, making this the slowest fight of my life. Die. Wonder if they may increase the drop rates before sharing so it doesn't look so bad. I don't think they will. It's possible, but I don't think they will. I think that would upset. I think that might upset the balance of the game potentially. They would need to give out better rewards for people who aren't popping crystals. If they did that. BG, how far would you take unduped 5-star Dormammu? I'm thinking rank 3, maybe 4. I would not take him to rank 4. I would take him to rank 3 if I didn't have any other mystics to rank up. But Dormammu, for me, while I know he's got potential to be used offensively, I don't like playing with him, and I do consider him to be the #1 defender in the game. So I would still want him, and I would still rank him up if he was awakened. But without that awakened ability, he sucks on defense. Well, he's not even that bad. Honestly, man, he still might be one of the more annoying champions just because of how long his attacks are. But No, I mean, he really needs to be awakened to be a good defender. I think SGA1 is trying to make the switch to CHQ after Dave joined us, but I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. Line does just fine. I thought you guys were switched over for a while now, Joey. Is that not the case? I heard a bunch of people like it. I have heard some people say that it, at least right now it feels a little bit buggy, not quite such a smooth experience. I just saw those comments on a Reddit post or something. I haven't really talked to too many people who are using it, but I have a bunch of people in here said that they liked it. I feel like my 3-star crossbones stacks fury buffs easier than my 4-star. I'll be honest, I don't even know if I've ever stacked furies with my 3-star. Well, like paying attention to it at least, using like the overrun thing or whatever. How about Unawakened Hyperion, rank 4 or 5-star? Robert, I might do that, but only if I was like, only if I had a real good use for him, or if I was getting to that point where I might be overflowing on Catalyst and stuff like that. Like, he doesn't need to be awakened to be good. He could still be pretty good champion without it, for sure. But the problem with rank 4ing an unawakened champion is the prestige sucks. And you can make some sacrifices here and there. Like, I would still, like, I mean, I might. What I'm trying to say is that it really depends on your own situation. Because there's definitely a few champions that I'd rank up. Like Magic is a champion that I would take to rank 4 unawakened if I had a bunch of extra tier 2 alphas and I already had champions covering other areas of the game, that kind of thing. Hyperion is, I guess, another one of those champions. I would still use him in like Alliance Quest. If you need a stronger Alliance Quest champion, he could save you some units in the long run, save you some resources. So it wouldn't be the worst idea, but it really does depend on the rest of your roster and what your inventory looks like. To be honest, I haven't opened the app in like a week. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, it's buggy, but that's expected when it just came out a bit. Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah, if it's still new and everything like that, I'm sure they'll. It seems like they're putting a ton of effort into it, so I'm sure they'll get it worked out. But yeah, my alliance, we're already decided we're staying online. So I don't get it. What's a prestige? Prestige is their rating. Prestige is the champion's rating. So like Colossus here, you see how his rating is 3,748. But that's not his prestige. This number is that 3,700 number is influenced by masteries. It's influenced by the class advantage that I have here against Black Panther. The prestige of the champion is their base rating before masteries influences it, before boosts or synergies or anything else influences the number. And why that matters is the higher your prestige is and the higher the average prestige of your alliance is, the harder Alliance Quest is, but you actually get more points, so you actually rank better versus other alliances in comparison. Sorry guys, I needed a mango tango break. I freaking love this stuff. Hello, 5-star Quake is good? Question mark? Yes, 5-star Quake is good. Difficult, might be difficult to play depending on your experience with this game. A little bit different than the average champion, but Quake is good, yes. And high prestige. Hashtag give us bigger font for cutoffs 2018. Is it not big enough? Maybe. I mean, I'm on a desktop computer, so for me it's big enough. But yeah, if you're using your phone or something like that, maybe it is kind of small. But I don't want it to take up I don't want it to take up too much space on the screen. I like it how it's just a little bit below, the what's it called, the power meters and stuff like that. So yeah, sorry guys, if it's too small, I'm sorry, but it's gonna stay that way. Yeah, I still want to kind of clean up things a little bit. Of course, I want to keep the big D up there because I want to give some kind of thanks to give a little shout out to the people who are supporting my stream, but I want to clean it up in some way that maybe it's just, I don't know, looks a little bit better, because yeah, right now like it covers up my name a bit and stuff like that. So it's got to be a better way, but I just haven't figured out exactly what I want to do with it yet. It hides behind the red load bar BG on a phone. Well, damn. I didn't know that. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know though. I do like it there, so I don't think I'm gonna change it unless I get to think of something better. But yeah, it's gotta stay right now. I'm really not a fan of watching other people's streams that have a ton of clutter, ton of things on their screen, or big giant overlays and stuff like that. I mean, it doesn't matter a ton because most streams I'm just listening anyway. I'm only watching during, like, you know, tough challenges or like Labyrinth of Legends and that kind of thing. Otherwise, I'm usually just listening anyway. But still, I find it to be a little bit distracting, I guess is the word. And this is not a knock at anyone in the MCOC community. This is, I mean, I've been watching streams for I don't know how many years now at this point, you know. Why can't you reduce the game screen a bit, like other streamers? Well, basically, for what I just said, I don't like streams that do that, man. I don't like streams that do that. I want the game to be like the actual thing, you know. Not all the other stuff that's floating around everywhere. You know who else had a big overlay? Joel. Coincidence? Question mark? Disgusting. Shut up, Hector. Damn you. Yeah, I don't watch your screen unless I hear you make some funny noises, BG. Pretty much. That's what I do while watching other streams, too. Is if I hear something crazy going on, I'll look up. Alright, looks like I'll be just shy of 1.4 mil. But then again, I did have to build up that streak in the beginning. And I did lose 5-star. Ugh. You should make the big D flash and make it go different colors if you want. That way people get a chance to see your name plus notice the big D. That's too flashy. I wanna say thank you and give a shout out to those people, but I don't want it to look like a freaking Christmas tree on my channel or something. What's wrong with CHQ? I don't know. I haven't used it. You're asking the wrong person, man. I haven't used it, but yeah, my alliance we're not going. We're just staying online. It'd be nice to see the chat on screen. Usually you stream so late. I watch them next day. I'd like to know what people in chat are asking. I can't do that, man. Yeah, that's another one of those things, man. It takes up too much space. It takes up too much space. I get it. Like, it's a nice feature, but it's just it's not how I want to run it, basically, you know. Like, you're welcome to give some feedback. Maybe I'll make some changes based on it, but for the most part, man, I gotta run it how I like it, pretty much. It's always the advice that I give other people is Same thing, just like I say for people's videos, you know, make the videos that you yourself would want to watch. That's the same way that I go about having the stream. Is I have my stream set up the same way that if I was watching a stream, it's the same way that I like to watch it, you know. Just read my last BG, easy fix for anyone who uses mobile. Alright, Justin, let me see what you got here. I like it there. You just have to turn your phone and make it full screen, and it gets bigger. So I mean, it's not like people can't just turn their phone. Oh yeah, there you go. If they need to see it for a second before turning it back, they can do that. Then that's good. Try to figure out how Rich the Man has it. It's pretty good style. We only see him in this chair. Nothing unnecessary. Yeah. Oh man, I can't remember. Doesn't he have the? I thought Rich the Man had the chat on his screen. It's been a while since I caught one of his live streams. I never see him streaming. Must be, you know, different time zones and stuff. But yeah, people who have that, that's I know what you're talking about. He has a green screen. I don't have a green screen. And I got mixed feelings about green screens, to be honest. Sometimes I think they look really nice. Sometimes I think it looks a little bit weird. And sometimes I actually just prefer to see like the webcam thing. I don't know, it depends on the game. Depends on the game. It depends on how high quality like the stream is. Because yeah, sometimes it looks really nice, and sometimes it just looks weird, to be quite honest. Rich has challenge. Yeah, that's what I thought. What's up, Bob? But either way, I would experiment with it. I would test it out, but I don't have a green screen, and there's no place for me to put a green screen. I mean, like, I'm touching my drums right now. Like, they're very close to me. You know, there's no, and I'm not even like reaching for it. It's just, it's right here. I got no place. My room is very small here. And how dare you call me a green screen, Aaron Abdo? Oh, what a surprise. BG wants to nerf green screens. Nothing with chat, it might cause demonetization. I mean, yeah, but demonetization, that happens regardless, man. That's gonna happen regardless. I ain't too worried about that. BG, 1 or 2, I need to make a decision. Dos. First is the worst, second's the best, man. You know that. Number 2. Paint your drums green, that'll work. Maybe. I should do that. Alright, so I ended up with 1.362 million for my entire roster here. 41 streak. Alright, so normally, guys, what I do during like a big grind, the first one's always kind of messed up, but normally what I'll do is after the grind is over, this is only if I'm going for a feature champion. I don't do this on like when I'm just grinding for milestones. But what I'll do is I will hit this little availability button, and normally these lower ranked champions, they're not going to be at the top since I start with the high ranking ones. So let's just pretend that this is the top of the screen. I'll take a look at my first champion. I'll see that okay, there's still an hour and 3 minutes left before I can use them again. But I don't just look at the first champion, because what happens is like if you just go by the first champion, you could come back and play arena an hour and 3 minutes from now, and those 3 champions are good, but then you'll do that fight, and then you might have to wait for your next champions, and you might have to wait for your next ones and next ones and stuff like that. So what I do instead is I go to like the 4th team, or third even. So like Cable here is on the 3rd team, and it's like an hour and 6 minutes. Let me go to, alright, so an hour and 8 minutes. By the time I get down to, this is now how many? So 1, 2, 3, alright, so the Hood is the 4th team, right? So an hour and 8 minutes. So what I'll do is I'll set a timer for an hour and 8 minutes. So just so that I don't have to think about it. Right, because you could just look at the clock, and right now it's exactly 11:30 a.m. I could do the math real quick. It would be 12:38 p.m. that these champions, that I would come back for the grind. But I don't want to have to think about it. I want to take all the thinking out. This way I can focus on whatever else I'm doing, and then just return whenever my alarm goes off. I think using alarms is pretty underrated when it comes to these big grinds like that. Because not only will I be so focused on, okay, 12:38, that's when I need to come back, that I just can't focus as hard on whatever else I'm doing throughout the day, whether it's making a video or whatever. But then I'll also forget, you know, I'll be remembering all the way up until like 12:25, and then the next time I look at the clock, it's like 12:50, and I'm like, oh man, what happened? And you do that enough throughout the day, and eventually you'll lose a round throughout the day and potentially lose the champion you're going for. Only when going for the most difficult of grinds, which for me right now is basically any new featured 4-star champion. But yeah, I'm not gonna set the alarm right now just because I'm streaming. I don't want the alarm to go off on my phone while streaming, but that's what I normally do. Alright, let's go spend some energy, because I ain't done streaming yet, guys. I ain't done streaming yet. Just look at BG's unit count. Dang, son, you dropped like 10k in a week. I know, Bobbin. I know, dude. Check it out, though. The gifting event. I hit all the milestones. I got the 21,000 needed to where is it? To hit everything. So I got my half of a tier 2 alpha from it, along with the other stuff. So now I can go back to saving, plus whatever else came in the solo gifting one. Nice, arena wins. Wasn't it? No. It was just arena wins. Yeah. I've never seen this before. Arena wins 2 days in a row? What the hell, guys? I'm not complaining because I'm going to crush it in this event, but that's not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to be able to repeat like that. Huh. I thought I was going to go and level up a champion right now because we haven't seen level up in a few days. Okay. Cool. I like it. Are you streaming for at least 1 hour more? Yeah, so the plan, guys, is to stream another full round through my roster. So let's see, if I'm hitting the arena again at 12:38, then about an hour beyond that. So I'll be streaming. I mean, I'll be streaming for like another 2 hours, basically, guys. Another 2 hours. I do kind of have to use the bathroom. Been trying to hydrate here in the morning. I definitely have to use the bathroom, but let me spend some energy first. It's time to hit that halls of healing. Let's go do that. We're getting 3 BG streams today. This one, holiday one, normal one, night stream. No, just 2. Oh, we could do MODOK's lab too. Oh yeah, we got lots of stuff to do during that 1 hour cooldown. I was gonna do another arena because I want to get 3-star MODOK too and the rest of the milestones and everything, but spend some of the energy first. Let's go middle. Whoa, I just realized it's only 369 days until Christmas. Oh man. 300, yes, only 367 until the gifting event returns. Yay. BG going for Punisher. No, I already have Punisher. My Punisher's actually maxed out. Never pulled that guy a single time from the old arena crystals. Pulled the dude like 5 or 6 times already from the featured ones. Or not the featured, the uncollected arena crystals. BG hit all milestones and gifting event, big spender confirmed. Yeah, man. Yep, I got a gifting badge and hit all the milestones in the gifting event. It's over, guys. The free to play is over. Just kidding. For anyone who's actually thinking that's a serious statement, because I know somebody will. No, I still have not spent any money. BG, do you know the sale for energy refills? Do I know when it will come back? Ton, no. There's it's random pretty much. No one knows when that stuff will return. Whenever Kabam feels like, pretty much. I mean, it's not necessarily random, but we don't know their pattern, as far as I know. BG, ever since the other night, my kids won't stop with the Sandlot movie. Oh man. I want to go watch. I haven't watched it. I didn't watch it that night. I did watch Home Alone, although sadly I couldn't even watch the whole freaking movie, man. I could only watch like the first hour or something. I had to turn it off. I will go back and watch it though for sure. How long are you streaming, sir? Grand scheme, it's going to be about another 2 hours. You still have that 5x unit offer for Peter Parker's wallet? I sure do. Yep. Whale emoji inbound. Let's nerf units. What? The replay is over. PG 2017. Oh man. Hey buddy, great stream. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Gaming with I will owe you. How many units do you think it's safe for an average player to go through first path of Labyrinth with unduped Stark Spidey? No potion farming because Android feels bad, man. You could potion farm on Android. What does having Android have to do with potion farming? Doesn't add that much time to the potion farm. But if you don't, I mean, I understand if you don't want to. Potion farming is annoying. It sucks. It saves you units, but it's like I'm glad it's there and everything. I take full advantage of it, but it definitely gets old fast. But how many units? I don't know. Are you at least doing the Halls of Healing? I don't know. Maybe save up like 6,000 just to be sure you'll be all right. But I plan on carrying on your legacy. Wow, I said legacy. I plan on carrying on your legacy by not opening crystals for a year. Damn, Beto. Good luck with that, man. Good freaking luck with that. Shocking. BG wants to nerf Christmas movies. Oh, man. BG, any chance you can skip through your mastery setup real quick since you are on video? I'll be able to pause it and stuff. Sure, Nick. Yeah. Hang on. I have a just a very slightly altered mastery spec from what I normally use at the moment. I do have videos explaining in great detail too if you actually did want to see the masteries that I have and why I'm using them. Actually, I think this is the same setup I used for Gwenpool, for my Gwenpool Labyrinth runs. But basically, I have full suicides. I have 5 points in deep wounds, only the 1 point in assassin. Normally, I don't run 3 out of 3 in glass cannon, but I can't remember what I was doing. Where I just wanted a little bit of extra damage, and I was like, yeah, screw it, man. Let's just max that out. I also maxed out courage. I don't always have courage maxed out. But I have that maxed out right now as well. Normally I only have 1 point there. Defense. It's my normal defensive build to get to willpower. Man, I'm going to be able to max this out soon. The Serum Science. I almost have enough cores. Yeah, this is my normal defensive build with physical resistance that almost nobody runs. I'm like one of the few people that actually runs this mastery, but I swear it's good, guys. Like it's not essential or anything, but I like it, man. I like it a lot. Running 3 out of 3 recoil for 5.4? No, it's not, Carson. No, it really doesn't add that much damage, so I don't think it's necessary. And then yeah, utility. I only have a very bare bones utility. Normally I have 3 out of 3 in parry. Like normally I have 3 out of 3 in parry, and I'll have like 2 out of 3 in coagulate. But I took those 4 points, and that's why I put 2 of those in glass cannon, and 2 of those in courage. I'm really tempted to rank 4 Nebs. I want double immune and planned on Ultron if I pulled him, but she's grown on me and has crit synergy with Star-Lord. Also could use her for Labyrinth. Talk me out of it. Grand scheme, I don't really want to talk you out of it, man. I think might not be a bad option. You're gonna save you'll probably save a lot of units on those fights, on like Abomination and Guillotine, man. BGB like, I don't always run 3-3 recoil, but when I do, I have no idea why. I mean, I got it unlocked. I could do it, you know. I have energy resistance max at the moment for that Ice Phoenix. Still need to do that one at 100%. Yeah, I think energy resistance is pretty decent too. I almost thought about switching to a little bit more of a balanced setup between the two, just because of how diminishing returns works. Like if you put maybe like 2 points in energy resistance and 3 points in physical, or even just putting it all in energy and then only the 1 point in physical, just because of how you know, how bad like magic is for me to fight an alliance war. And I was thinking, you know, that reduction of limbo damage would help. But then I thought about it, and just taking blocked hits from magic actually do quite a bit of damage and everything. So I said screw that. Alright guys, I have to use the bathroom real quick. And then we're going to do some MODOK's lab stuff. But yeah, I really got to go. This mango tango and all the water I've been drinking. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Be right back. Alright. Oh, what the hell is this, man? What is this poop stuff? That's what Legacy had people spam and see and stream. I was there for that. Alright. Let's set up this MODOK's lab. Ugh. Might as well start with the hard stuff. Ooh, we got Alliance Quest starting back up in like 17 minutes too. BG, you watched your ads? Yeah, of course. Where have you been? Did 1 turn into 2? What? No. Alright, is this my team? Yeah, this is my team. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. How do you feel about Winter Soldier? Just don't like him a whole lot. You know, he got a lot better when he was buffed, but even still, he's really not that good. What do we got here? Alright, cool. This should be nice and easy. Actually gonna use Hulk, just because of the whole... Actually, screw it, let's use Spider-Man. Even though he's gonna get hit with that magnetism garbage. Still got class advantage and still start with the 3 poise charges, so yeah. That is a lot better. Doing it the way that, Dubes, I don't know if you're still in here, but I have been finding it a little bit easier to, evade and punish Magneto. I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Brian Grant doesn't want our champions nerfed when he does our best champs in the game. I'm not asking for any champ to be nerfed, damn it. What does Ultron sometimes attack at the same time when he evades? WTF is this? Yeah, that's just MCOC for you. Caltrops, I don't really have a bleed immune. But he doesn't have that much health, but he's going to go unstoppable. Alright, let's re-roll it. Great. Now he's got... Let's pass on that. Okay, this one looks pretty easy. Yeah. Blade? Blade. You can't dash back on the first part of their special one. Then you can counter. Yeah. Something like that. Oh, that's special too. Oh, rip unstoppable. Oh no! I'm still getting my ass kicked though. What a surprise, PG wants magnetism nerfed. Ghost Rider's bleed immune. I know he's bleed immune, guys, but he's only a level. He's rank 3. I'm not using him. He's just there for synergy. Yeah, he's rank 3, level 30. I'm not about to use this guy. Debuff immune. Alright. Let's Spidey it up. When are you popping your preems? Pretty soon. There's actually an opening that I already recorded that's gonna go live. It's not premium hero crystals. It might not be the most interesting thing for you, but actually maybe it is kind of interesting. But that opening, like basically the next few days I'm doing lots of openings. And this was just like the start of it, the one that I'm gonna post today. Like I opened it last night before I went to bed. But I didn't want to post it because there was so much stuff that I had on my channel. So it's gonna hit like right after I stop streaming, basically. Ooh, Mutant Wrath? Don't mind if I do. You should ring up Ghost Rider for testing an AQ. He's gonna get ranked up eventually. I still just need... Whoa! Oh, he's unblockable. Oh, damn, I didn't realize that. Man, just took a whole bunch of unnecessary damage. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Quit shrugging off all my stuff, man. There we go. It's about time. Something stuck. That was a very slow Archangel fight. Blech. You should do your biggest opening on Christmas Day since you're just staying home anyway. Maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. We'll see what happens. Oh, you're gonna die. I don't gotta do anything else, Crossbones. It's so satisfying. Just watch the percentage number tick down. But you got Soul Spectre and Lifesteal in MODOK's lab and died in like 4 seconds. Damn, dude. I don't think I've ever had that combo yet. I want Blade nerfed into the ground, nerfed until he's as bad as X-Pool. I mean this. Brian Grant 2017. Shut up, Demiak. I didn't say that, man. What is this? It's kind of crappy because it's got that Stellar Pulse thing, reducing all champions' attacks except for unless they're cosmic. But it should be okay. I might die here. We'll see what happens. Whoa! Whoa, that hit back! I had no time to evade. That was BS, man. I knew he was going to evade. I was ready to swipe back. What the hell? That was so fast. Well, that sucked. Let's Hulk it out. But I believe I have a secret weapon when it comes to 5.4 Legends run. Bido, I'm interested. Tell me. We can get BG sponsored by Nerf. Oh god. Told you BG, this guy is bugged. Yeah, he must be, dude. That was ridiculous. If Kabam nerfs Blade, everyone will blame me, BG. I know, dude. It sucks. It's gonna, like, some people are actually going to believe it. People really think I'm trying to get him nerfed. I should have re-rolled this, man. This is too annoying with the damage reduction stuff. The only thing that's tricky about this guy's evade timer is if he's stunned when he's supposed to evade, like right there, he was probably supposed to evade, so he's probably not going to evade for a little bit. But I got to play it as if he still is going to evade. Oh, there we go. But then you're in the clear. After he evades, you're in the clear for the next 7 seconds. Hashtag Nerf Iron Patriot. Oh, man. That guy is pretty OP. Oh! That time caught me off guard. Did not think it was 7 seconds. Alright, that was a very long fight. My god. Is it time to go back to arena yet? Jeez. PG, who do you think is the most underrated champ? Most underrated? Might be Cable. I'm not saying Cable's amazing or anything like that, but he's better than people give him credit for. So yeah, most underrated might go to him. But I don't know. You still happy with your choice of rank 4 and Hulk? Bobbin, I am still I am still happy with it, but if he was a different champion, I'd be happier. if he was Quake, that'd make me feel better, but no, I'm still happy to have him. No! King Groot, damn it, you just took away all my crit damage. Or crit chance or whatever. But I have to go to work. Say goodbye to me or I won't leave. Well, if I never say goodbye, then you could stay here forever, Demiok. Hold me. Alright, goodbye, Demiok. Yes, finally! Dude, I was on a streak of not getting these things again. But yeah, have a good day. Have a good day at work, son. I don't know why I was playing along there. Alright, anyway. Let's finish up with the rest of these labs. We got 6 minutes left before AQ starts, and I gotta throw a Hulk in there. 4 paths down, 4 Ultron fights to go. Nice, Aaron C. Legacy needs the cable vid. Maybe he does need the cable vid. I heard what happened. I didn't go back and watch, actually, but I did hear. I heard things. 4-star Hulk still puts in work on that Dormammu. I've sold day 4 Dormammu, no suicides. Yeah, well, alright, so here's the thing about Hulk, man. I've kind of been saying this recently. Is I feel like 4-star Hulk is better than... I feel like 4-star Hulk is stronger... Like 4-star Hulk compared to the rest of the 4-star champions is a little bit stronger than 5-star Hulk compared to the rest of the 5-star champions. Obviously 5-star Hulk's better than 4-star Hulk, but when you have these champions at 455, something with the way the scaling works, he just doesn't feel as strong, in my opinion. Like 4-star Gwenpool and 4-star Hulk, they're a lot more comparable to me than the 5-star parts. BG, what if 565 Hulk is just a beast? Well, I'll never know. Yeah, this guy is never going to hit 565. Watch your channel for a while now. Enjoy the content. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, McLean K. McLink? BG, do you suggest I use my 5-star skill awakening on Gwenpool or wait for Blade? If you're going for Blade, wait for Blade. So should I use my generic 5-star gem to awaken Cable? That's what you're saying, right? No. Whack. No. BG, what do you think? The Master Quest difficulty now, it's as boring as Heroic now? Oh, dude, they nerfed the hell out of it, man. They absolutely tore Master Mode apart. I don't know why they did. I don't know why they nerfed it that hard, man. It's kind of crazy, but that's whatever. It's whatever, man. They added a higher difficulty, which I definitely appreciate. And Master Mode, depending on what your roster looked like, it was pretty easy anyway. It is bizarre, though. Please don't use your special. Please don't use... Oh, it's only special 2. Oh, okay. Nice. Five-star Hulk is better than 4-star Hulk since when? Oh, man. Do you think they'll revisit Master Mode after this month? I think the changes that they made were deliberate. I don't think they're going to change them back. Possibly, but I don't think so. BG, would you like to attempt a prediction? Try to predict in percentage terms how much the extra chance at a featured hero kabam means on featured GMC. My wording is off. You know what I mean? The extra chance? The increased chance? I've never thought about that. The way I guess the way I always thought about it was like you have something like a. The way I always thought about it is that you have something like a 1% chance to. Like you have a 1% chance to pull a 4-star champion out of either a premium hero crystal or a featured crystal, or the same thing for Grandmaster and featured Grandmaster, right? And then I was thinking you gain like an additional 1% or something like that to get a featured version of that champion. So it increases it to like 2% or something like that. Or maybe it's like 1.5 and then it increases like to like double that kind of thing. That's kind of what I always imagined it, but I never gave it too much thought, to be honest, because those crystals, I know they're garbage. I'm never gonna spend any units on them unless they're the things like the collect. Like if they're unique champions that you can't get anywhere else, then yes, I am gonna waste units on stuff like the collector crystals. They won't change the master. They will rebalance the quests. It's stupid that every month it's about 1k, 2.5k, and the bosses about 8 to 15k. It is kind of silly, but at the same time, I don't know, man. I think they're just gonna leave it like that. People like to cry, but it's too hard. Now crying, it's too easy. Could never please. Well, that's the thing, man. That's why it's tough to balance this game, is that, yeah, there's a lot of people playing, and if it is too easy, then it's very boring. I mean, look at, like, beginner or normal difficulty. It's extremely boring to go through those. Playing a game not just to get rewards, right? Just because rewards are easy to get doesn't mean it's fun. If you're playing a game that, like, also kind of challenges you a bit, makes you feel good that you were able to complete it and that kind of thing, that's what makes it fun, and then good rewards to match it, kind of thing, you know. BG, that was my first master mode completed. How much was it nerfed? Well, the bosses I don't think were nerfed at all, but the The regular enemies, I think they reduced from like 9 or 10k PI in the later quest down to like 2500 PI or something like that. It's a big nerf. It's a really big nerf. If you want to see exactly what it used to look like, go and look back to just search any of the YouTubers' channels for like a legend run, and you know we've streamed entire legends run before that will show you all of what master mode looked like as far as PIs. But yeah, if I wanted a game that was just stupidly easy, like I don't know, I'd be going playing with like Barbie dolls or something. I don't know. Maybe that's a terrible insult, man. That's one of those old school, just dumb insults that don't even make sense. I'd go play with my action figures. I don't know. Didn't make any sense at all. The easy levels of monthly quest isn't easy for new players. You're right. It's good that it's there. I'm not saying take it away, but I'm just saying once you outgrow it, it's no longer fun. Good morning. Ooh, my wife is up. Three-star MODOK has 5 synergies, including the Gwenpool one. I think there's 6 on the 4-star one, right? I'm not too concerned about the Gwenpool synergy. The Gwenpool synergy doesn't look all that appealing to me. Only a 10% increase is like half of a second. That's just like adding a 6th rank to deep wounds when playing Gwenpool, which I mean is nice. If I could add a 6th rank, that would. But to take up a synergy spot, I don't think the synergy is going to be that good. But I want to get all the unique I want to get all the new 4-star champions. First off, in case they end up being good, and I could actually use them somewhere if I could rank them up for defense even. And then it does have a 6th synergy. And then I don't even remember exactly what it is, but don't matter. I need to get them all. The nerf would have sucked if they hadn't added uncollected, but since they did, who really cares? Exactly, Aaron Abdo. I really don't care. People are going to complain because they have to spend less time doing a Legends run. Alright, so the Legends run thing, the second part of what you said, the Legends, it should just be for uncollected. It should just strictly be for uncollected. Someone else had that suggestion. That's not my idea. I can't remember who said it, but someone in a previous chat. Just do it for uncollected, or I mean, if you really want to do it, well, no, yeah, you can't even do it for master uncollected, right? It wouldn't work out that way. But yeah, just do it for uncollected. Because it's kind of silly to have it for, you know, we're one-shotting these fights. Who cares about that? That doesn't take any skill. It's just like whoever could load the fastest, which is kind of the way it's always been in a way, but still, it's like even worse. All right, Alliance quest still going. Ooh, got some arena rewards rolling in. Summoner Trials. Oh yeah, another 2-star crystal. Sweet. Let me go back to arena for a little bit. Let me get the rest of these arenas started. Roger got MODOK. Did you see it? I did not see it, but I heard about it, and I'm very happy for him. I'm gonna go back and watch the video in a little bit. Oh, I thought I hit continue. Whoops. Has the apple been talked about? The detail, anything bought with money can't expire, stash forever. Baff, I don't think that's what that means, dude. I think they're saying that the units can't expire. I don't think that means that they can have an infinite stash. A 4-star blade maxed out, and a 4 to 5 deep wounds is worth maxing out deep wounds. Yes, absolutely. Yep. Are you going shopping with me after stream, or were you gonna stay home and make more videos? I wasn't planning on it. I was planning on staying home unless you wanted me to go with you. This feels weird. Like we could just talk. Like like directly, but we're doing it through the stream. How many money deals include potions? Oh, that's true. Actually, some of them do include potions, right? They're gonna have to. Oh, they're gonna have to take away those level 2 potions. Those can no longer be included. Oh man. People used to make so many jokes about those. No, the plans just figured out my day. Okay. But if the units were acquired through money and then used on said items, aren't those items taken in the same regard as the money was used directly for that purpose? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. That's not the way I would look at it personally, but who knows? It might. I mean, it might just change the offers that Kabam throws out. That's the only thing I could really see changing. Is like they might have to tweak their offers for that part, which might be better for me because maybe there'd be more offers where it's like, okay, we're just gonna have a sale on units, and then the actual offer will be like through units or something like that, so that I could take advantage of more of these offers instead of being excluded from the ones that are like, hey, 20 bucks for 5 carbonadium cores or something like that, which the unit equivalent is like nothing. That's like a super sale. But yeah, through money, obviously I can't do it. Rope Dan Bogdan send over a buck saying hi BG. What's up, dude? How you doing? Just a reminder, it doesn't show on screen if you I know your message doesn't really matter a whole lot, but just saying hi. But if anyone does want their message on screen, I have it set to 2 just in case, just to keep the trolls at bay, you know. Brian, question: why do people try to get more than one Legends title? Well, they don't try to get more than one Legends title because you can only get one. But there's a few reasons to do a a Legends thing. I know what you meant. I'm sorry. I'm just being a little bit technical here. Being a little bit of an a-hole here. But yeah, alright, so there's a few reasons. One is there is a Legends leaderboard. Most people don't care about it, but some people absolutely care about it. There's really not that much competition in MCOC at like the outside of like Prestige pretty much and Arena. So people try to hit the the top of the Legends leaderboards. That's number one. Second reason is they might need the tier 4 class catalyst that comes along with the title. And then the third reason is just to get it out of the way. Just to speed through it so they don't have to worry about it for the rest of the month. And they might as well get a reward attached to it if they're going to be doing that, you know. BG, you say you play about 3 hours a day, but surely you must do more even if you're not going for a champion. Beach Def, if I'm going for a champion, like today, I plan on playing a significantly longer than that, man. I'll play for like 8 hours, 10 hours today, something like that, right? If I'm not going for a champion, no, man, 3 hours. Like roughly, maybe maybe some days it'll be like 3.5 hours, but then some days it'll be less than that or something. But it really doesn't take that long to hit all the rewards if you're only using your most powerful champions in Arena, and if you're only doing like if you're only logging in to spend your energy 3 times a day, and then some movement in AQ, which the entire run of Alliance Quest, even in map 6, people have done videos where they recorded each and every single one of their fights and everything. That only takes them like 10-15 minutes, something like that. Maybe on the later days of map 6, 20. If they're including a boss fight kind of thing. Alliance War, you're playing every other day really outside of placement for what's it called? I mean, I've recorded a ton of Alliance War videos. Those are like 10 to 15 minutes too. So yeah, every other day, 10 to 15 minutes there. Like, there's not that much time outside of Arena. I mean, it all depends on how fast you are actually playing, but no, it's about 3 hours. BG, but it specifically talked about in-game currency, and the argument can be made that once you spend the units on something, they're like currency because that's where the real dollar value was transferred. I don't know, man. I just don't see it that way. I don't see it that way. We'll see what happens, because yeah, I don't know. It's like some some legal talk kind of stuff at this point, you know, like some technicality stuff. Oh, there we go. Alliance quest started. I'm not the only if you want to come and then be secretly mad that I didn't come and give him the silent treatment and wait for why I'm mad. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, pretty much. Thank you for not being like that. Son of a B Manny just bit my lip. I like that son of a B Manny is going around. When applying full suicides for arena grinding, does it matter with which suicides to add points in first? Yes, it does. You want to add double edge first. Right, it's double edge. Yeah, you want to add double edge first. It's the bottom one. I mean, it makes sense because of how neurotoxin applies, right? You want the bleed on first, then the poison. But I always have to think about it that way, just before I'm when I'm absolutely sure to tell people. About the time thing too. Obviously, if I'm doing like a daytime stream and a nighttime stream, yeah, it's more than 3 hours at that point. But most days I don't do that. Like this month, I plan on playing quite a bit with all the extra streams and stuff, and then going for champions and stuff. It's not much of a technicality in the sense that some people are putting money in the game for the sole purpose of using those units for those items. But the thing is, the units themselves are not expiring. You could pay the money and get those units and have them for a year before you decide to use them. When you use them, I feel like it's something different. Alright, anyway guys, I gotta hide the screen real quick just for a sec. So I don't show my alliance's prestige. Alright, we're good. Well, I mean, I guess I can't do any of the fights just yet anyway, but I'm in there. I'll check back in 15 minutes or so. Read AA details though. It specifically says converts a poison he applied. It must be a bug somewhere earlier in the text or gameplay. I mean, I think there's a bug in that, yeah, you should not, no matter what, you should not start out with neurotoxin. However, if you get hit while having that poison, then I don't think that's a bug. Even it might be poor wording, but I don't think it's necessarily a bug. Neurotoxin should never be applied, no matter how you have your mastery set up. That's stupid. That's definitely a bug, but I don't think it matters which poison's being converted, in my opinion. Crap, what am I doing? Oh no, this is the basic. Okay, alright. Start 3-star in here. If I don't have the arenas like all lined up in order, it starts to mess with me mentally. So I got to I gotta get that taken care of at the start of every arena grind. Aren't bleed immunes preferable to poison immunes for you? No, I prefer poison immune. Taking away liquid courage, and then also I've always run more poison paths in Alliance Quest than the bleed ones. That's just me though, because you could easily run paths where you need bleed immunes and cow traps and stuff like that. But no, for suicides, I'd rather have a poison immune champion. Notice that for recruitment, a lot of alliances look for 4,800 prestige. Any reason for that specific amount? Not that I don't know exactly how they determine that number, Quixote, but that might be the number that it takes in order to hit like top 300 alliance quests or something like that. Or maybe it's just the average of their alliance and they're looking, you know, for someone in that same ballpark, and it just so happens to work out that way for a bunch of people looking. I don't know exactly. My alliance, we just look for right about like the same prestige that our members have, kind of. Like we don't want to ask for the same number, otherwise we give away our prestige number. Plus, we also want to recruit for people who are a little bit better typically. All right, let's keep going in this arena actually. I do want to cap out and get all of the milestones in the rest of the arenas, even though MODOK is the big goal. What do you think about only getting one of the suicide masteries so willpower cancels it out? Brown sugar, I've done that before. I'm not a big fan of it just because of you still have recoil, so like technically you don't just have half suicides. You have the benefit of half suicides, but really you have like 4/5 suicides because recoil is like 3/5 of the problem. The other like the debuffs, yeah, having the poison and the bleed, it sucks, but recoil is the biggest problem with suicides. You know, that's and no matter what, even just to run half suicides, you have to have that. It works out for some people depending on what they're looking to do specifically. Some people enjoy it, so you might enjoy it too, but I prefer just to have both. Why is it bad to give away your prestige number? It can give an edge to the competition if they know where your alliance is ranking. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters that much unless you're like more of like a top alliance, because the lower alliances, they're not really going to change up the maps that they run to score higher and stuff like that. But for the top alliances, I would say maybe like the top, even like the top 300 or so, or maybe extend that a little bit outside of the top 300 too. It can give a little bit of an edge if an alliance knows that, wow, they're really close to the prestige of an alliance that is in the top 300. Maybe that alliance that's out of the top 300, maybe they'll run map 6 an extra day to make up that difference, and that kind of thing. There's a couple little subtle differences too at the real top end, but with like signature stone and stuff like that. It's really just a competition thing though. It gives slight edge to keep it hidden. How long it took for Loki to reach that coordination level in AQ? I'm an officer, and it's very hectic, constantly keeping track of everyone is moving or not. I mean, even we have our days where sometimes it could be a little bit annoying, but for the most part, we're really good about it. Nobody has to be reminded to play. How long did it take, though? I don't know. I don't know if I could really answer that, man. The thing is about 4 Loki is that we're all very active. And I mean, we joined this alliance, and people have, you know, as people have left this alliance, and other people have come in, we kind of just have that reputation of wanting to achieve a lot in this game and having these, you know, just being the type of player that is not going to need to be reminded to move and stuff like that. So, but we've definitely had our issues where some people have gotten kicked from the alliance because, yeah, they're just not moving when they need to be in AQ and stuff. 4wife just completed AQ 3 BGs 100%. Nice. Go 4wife. Whoops, sent that backwards. Should I read the second one first? Champ is decent. Alright, so basically, if I really wanted to get a close estimate of an alliance's prestige, all I'd have to do is calculate the top 4 champs that shows on the player's profile of each member, assume the 5th champ is decent prestige, average it out, and then I can give me a close estimate of what the alliance prestige is. Yes. Yep, you can do that. If you really keep a close eye on top alliances, you can figure it out with a very very small margin of error, I would say. Because as players get like a new top champion, you kind of already know which champion got pushed out of their top 5. So, but yeah, it's annoying. Like it does take some work and effort and everything. We just had someone not even last week. Yeah, it's true. That's true. We did just have a person who, yeah, they didn't even make an entire week. That was the dude. That was really bad though, man. That was. We haven't seen something like that in a very long time. For the most part, everybody who joins the alliance, you know, they're pretty good players, very active, and only leave when they kind of want to take a break, kind of deal. Thoughts on Clan HQ? No, we've talked about it a little bit. It seems cool. Seems like a awesome thing for the community, but at the same time, my alliance is content with using Line App, and we're just going to continue to use Line App. A couple other reasons, but I've already talked about it so much that I don't feel like going into it again. Brian, would you do 5.4 100% first and the Labyrinth Easy Path, or vice versa to Blade Crystals with 455 unduped Sparky? You doing it for like the extra shards and stuff? I mean, I would do the Labyrinth Easy Path first. See which Awakening Gem you got. It's doing just one path of Labyrinth. I don't know. I mean, I don't know exactly how difficult 5.4 is, but actually, yeah, I don't know. You might want to ask somebody else in that. Like, I don't know how difficult it is to complete 5.4 100%. Maybe it would save you units to do 5.4 first and then wait on Labyrinth for if you got Blade. Because Blade definitely would help you for, like, fighting the magic and stuff. Potentially somewhere else, too, but I don't know, like, I'd probably try to get 5.4 done, I think. PG, how many points do you get for one run with your 4 stars? Anders, I just did one run not too long ago here at the start of the stream. It was like 1.35 million or something like that, including the initial startup without the 3x multiplier. I'm pretty sure it's 1.4 if I don't screw up, if I don't die, and if I already have the multiplier and everything like that, because that's the number I remember at least. But yeah, it's roughly 1.35, 1.4. Or is it? Oh, Past Did You is saying 1.362 if that's the exact. Yeah, I don't remember the exact number. BG, you're the one who recruited Brillialex to 4 Loki. No. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what went down, but no. My alliance leader B Manny, I think he does all the recruiting. Pretty sure. Anyone else notice there's a timer now on Premium Hero Crystals? Looks like they're going to stop selling PHCs. Say what? Huh. Is that just a bug? Gold crystals have that timer too. That's kind of funny, man. Well, because it times up with the gifting event, right? Is that just a bug? That can't be related to the new Apple thing, can it? That's kind of funny if it is. Those crystals suck, man. Good riddance. But that has to be a bug, I would imagine. I don't even know, man. Alright, anyway. That's interesting. Either way, it's interesting. Almost time to start another round here. See, now look, I keep looking back at the clock to see if it's, you know, time to go back to that arena. I'm still no AQ. Whereas if I just set the alarm, that's all good. I don't have to do that. Let me check something real quick. Alright. They don't want to disclose the PHC drop rates, so they're just getting rid of them. Well, like, that really would be funny if that's what's going on, but I think they have to disclose that information anyway, don't they? Or something? I don't even know. Either way. Either way, let me get back to Arena. Might as well just keep going with this Arena. I like to get my. It's weird. Like for some reason, I like to get my my first 10 rounds in the basic with 3-star champions before switching to my 4 stars. I don't know why. I think it's just like an old habit. Because I mean, it's not necessary. Like if I'm going to use 550 champions in the 4-star basic anyway, then why not just do it at starting at like when I have the multiplier. I kind of switch back and forth between the two, but for some reason, I don't know, I just like doing it with the 3 stars. It's very odd. BG, wish me luck. I'm going for a MODOK for my second featured grind. My roster is not that beefy. It took me 800 plus matches to get Blade. Anders, good luck, man. If you were able to get Blade, then I believe in you. You are able to get MODOK. Blade was the craziest of grinds. That grind was difficult for me, even with my pretty beefy roster. Is there a potential for Android and Apple to have different drop rates now? No, I don't think so. I don't think they would ever do that. So easy to do it too. Surgery, and I'm left my house in like a week, so I'm bored as hell and probably would do it just for fun. Wait, are you talking about the grind, or did I miss something? Oh no, you're talking about the prestige thing. Ah, okay, got it. No, please don't kill me. Oh, come on. I'm getting smoked by this A-bomb over here. Got a 4-star X23 today. JD Boss, congrats, man. 4-star X23, pretty decent champ. Better than decent, pretty damn good champ, actually. Are arena rewards out yet? They're starting to be rolled out. I don't think the good ones are out yet, like the 4-star. I don't think the 4-star ones are out yet. I got the 2-star one, but that one always comes really early. For whatever reason. Maybe there's just low participation, easy for the game to calculate it or whatever. BG, is Kabam sending out MODOKs for the content creator program? No, Kevin. We've got no no MODOK. No MODOK. I think we're gonna get the next champion, whatever that champion is. We don't know who that champion is yet. And even if we, I think that's one of the few things that we're not able to say. Like we're able to say, we're able to be pretty pretty upfront with you guys and let you guys know how it works, I think. But there's certain things like until they announce what the next champion is, like we're not allowed to announce it or something like that. But yeah. Even still, we only find out like a day before everyone else or something like that. Not even. Sometimes not at all. Wait, actually, now that I think about it, have we ever been told in advance? I don't think so. Because let's see, it didn't happen with Morningstar. Didn't happen with Taskmaster. No, actually, now that I think about it, I don't even think we find out before. I don't know what I'm thinking, but yeah. Anyway, do the same thing in Basic Arena. Look at the 3 stars as free points because I only count my 4 stars once again in the streak. Yep. Is Karnak any good? Not really. To be honest, man, not really. Some people have said they like using him in Alliance War in the past. I don't know if they still enjoy using him, but I never found him to be of any use. He's got a synergy with Medusa, so he's got that going for him. Other than that, man, he's kind of crummy. I was about to say crappy and then changed it to crummy. It sounded like crammy. BG, are your next two planned rank 4 Blade and Medusa if you get them? Oh, I would love to rank 4 both of them. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm not gonna have many shards to go for Blade. I'm gonna have to get super lucky if I get Blade, just because I am going all in for 5.4. So I'm blowing all my shards before 5.4 goes down, and then I'm only gonna have whatever shards I can get in a very short span of time, between like the end of January and the end of February. So my chances of getting Blade, I don't think are that high. My chances of getting Medusa are I'd say are pretty good with the amount of shards I have, but even that's no guarantee. What are you enjoying playing with at the moment? At the moment, Stark, Spidey, Blade, Medusa, Gwenpool. Pretty much those champs. Those are the faves. Brian, what makes Blade so great? Diane, I don't want to go into too much detail about it here. I just talked about it in one of my recent videos, and the more I talk about it, people accuse me of wanting to see Blade nerfed, which is not true at all. If you ever hear anybody say that, I'm not trying to get Blade nerfed. But I just made a video in it's very recent on my channel. It has like a blue thumbnail, where it's basically me answering the question of which 5 stars I think are worthy of taking up to 565. And I go into some of the details about why Blade is so good there, if you really want to see. We're going to try to do Medusa if you get her early enough. Yes. The plan is to try to get and awaken Medusa. I do not have a Cosmic Awakening gem. I have a generic one. I'm not afraid to use it, but to be honest, I'm kind of afraid to use it, man. I don't want to use the generic on Medusa if I could help it. BG, are Quake and Ultron good 4 and 5 star 4 and 5 choices for 455? Considering I have oh, okay, now I see what you're saying, since you already have 3 of them. Okay. Already have Magic, Voodoo, Star-Lord, Quake for prestige, and Ultron for utility. They're decent choices for sure, yeah. I mean, there's always gonna be better, but no, man, they're good choices. I would probably rank them up. I might hold out and save some tier 2 alphas if you're trying to go for, like, if you're saving shards for Blade or something like that. You know, I would save shards, planning on if you got him, being able to rank him up. But other than that, yeah, rank those are good champs. BG, do you see an event coming for the Black Panther movie coming out? When? Probably. When does that movie come out? I can't remember. I remember seeing a preview for it when I went to see Thor Ragnarok. I don't remember when the movie comes out, but yeah, probably. It just depends on what else is coming out around that same time. If anything else Marvel is coming out, that's like bigger. Like if it's around their Avengers movie or something like that, then no, man, they're just gonna stomp all over that and just do Avengers stuff, right? But I've seen the news that Apple is intentionally making older phones run slower. I think that's all just a rumor, dude. I've seen tests where people have compared older Apple devices to newer ones, and in those tests, it seems like the older phones, they actually still performed quite well. I mean, your phone, and this goes for all electronic devices, they'll get slower over time. Like the processor in your phone will start to degrade over time. So there's a little bit of that going on. Maybe there's a little bit of like the new iOS stuff, including more features that will, you know, that your phone isn't totally optimized to handle. But I don't think that there's any truth to that, where the older Apple devices are being intentionally slowed down to make people buy new ones. Maybe I'm just naive about it, but yeah, I don't think that's true. I asked what makes Blade so great in kind of a sarcastic way. Ah, okay. I didn't realize that. Saw your video, and in my opinion, he does what Doctor Strange could do before they nerfed him, and much more. Why would Kabam not nerf Blade? Well, let's not get into that. I really don't want to start the nerf talk. It happens so much around here. Like I said, people are already gonna blame me if he does get nerfed, even though it's not what I'm. It's not my intention at all. BG, between a Carnage buff, a Mystic Dispersion tweak, or bases, which is most likely to occur first, if at all, in 2018? Good question, man. At one point, I was completely sold on Kabam nerfing Mystic Dispersion. I was like, for sure, man, they're gonna nerf Mystic Dispersion. It's clear that it's just, or not necessarily Mystic Dispersion, but just the interaction with Mystic Dispersion and Dexterity, right? That's what I thought was going to change. It's always what I thought was going to change. And the fact that we haven't seen it yet is making me believe maybe it's never going to happen. But I thought after 12.0, I was like, okay, the next change that will happen, like I would have put money on it. I would have put a hefty sum of money on it that was going to be the next change, and it just never happened, man. It never happened. Not to get too far into this talk, but I think it's a mistake if they don't do it. BG Apple actually admitted it. They said it had something to do with the battery. Oh, damn. Really? I saw a video from like a credible YouTuber who like compared older devices and stuff like that and benchmarks and stuff. So, I didn't think that was true. Interesting. Very interesting, fell stuff. But okay, not all right. Anyway, fine. If we're gonna go down this rabbit hole, let's just do it, man. Let's just freaking do it. I think the fact that Mystic Dispersion was not changed is a mistake, which is causing greater imbalance in the game, because then certain champions need to be created that are so powerful that they can counter the imbalance that the Mystic Dispersion Dexterity interaction is, and then because those champions have to be created as a way to counter it, then those champions are just, of course, much stronger than the rest of the game, and yeah, then eventually, like, more and more powerful stuff needs to be created. I mean, over time, the power of champions, and this goes for any game, things have to get better. Otherwise, there's no reason for people to keep playing. And it doesn't matter whether you know, the game has microtransactions in it or not. Like, you can say, oh yeah, they're doing it because they want to keep making money off these crystals. And I mean, of course they do, but it doesn't matter. You could look at any game. That's just how it is. Why would people continue playing if they don't have something else to aspire to get to? Why would the people making the game even make the game if they just, like, let's just say they release, you know, they're releasing a champion every 2 weeks, right? Why would they continue to make those champions if they weren't going to be champions that people were going to have a good time using and playing with and stuff like that? So yeah, over time stuff has to get better, but when there's these great imbalances, which I feel Mystic Dispersion brings, then it just makes these leaps up and up and up. Like, it makes the gaps too big in what they need to do to increase their power, versus having like these small little incremental power gains over time, and maybe they don't even seem like they're that big of power gains, because maybe it'll just be like a slight upgrade in utility where, okay, yeah, that champion's really cool, but it's not like, you know, super game changing kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know if we'll ever see a change to it though. I don't know. I think it's gotten better. I think it has gotten a bit better though. We're still seeing a ton of Mystic champions and stuff like that, but there's actually some decent options outside of the Mystic class that are like decent defenders now. I mean, there have always been a few, like Spider-Man, for example, but I feel like there's becoming a bit more variety. Medusa seems to be a pretty good defender, although I haven't really come across her myself, but she seems to get a bunch of kills depending on the node. Just the whole like I was thinking about this the other day. I haven't said it in a video or on stream yet, but I was thinking, because of the whole system where it only, like, there's no penalty after dying more than 3 times in a fight, it might not be totally necessary to run these champions that get a lot of kills. And it might be better to have a little bit of diversity on your roster. So maybe the whole diversity rating change, with the way it is now, with there still being some penalty, or kind of penalty if you die, where you don't get as many points, so it's still skill based. Maybe like having that extra diversity points, maybe that actually does diversify things a little bit, and maybe it won't go back to strictly Mystic Wars. Damn it, woke up late. What's up, BG? What's up, DJ Ray Ray? Do you think nerfs will be nerfed? Totally, man. I still think that they need to buff up the other class masteries though too. That would really make some of these other defensive champions stand out, maybe, if it wasn't just Mystic Dispersion that was the only good class mastery. Where if they made I mean, I'm kind of scared what they would do with the science one, because there are some decent science defenders, and maybe MODOK will be a good defender too. We'll see. But yeah, if they change the science one. BG, what's the current count on playable champs? Big D McGee, I'm not entirely sure. I think it's somewhere closing out on 110-ish. Lots of points up in the air now with clearing nodes first try or not. That's true. That's very true. It is a big difference between if you clear it on your first try or if you die. Especially because if you do die, you know, you're not likely to heal your champion up to full health for the second try. What are the ways to get more loyalty? It's basically hitting the help button. You get a tiny bit of loyalty through some of the like the alliance events, but that's a very small amount, and then alliance wars. That's pretty much it. Winning alliance wars will give you more loyalty than losing alliance wars, but win or lose, you should be playing just to get some amount of loyalty. Because even losing, you still get a decent amount. You going for Modini? Yeah, Chris, I'm going for Modini. Yep. This is my second round for Modini. BG, is it true you don't want to make the cable vid because you don't want it to be nerfed? Yeah, Aaron C. That's totally what it is, man. I'm afraid if I make the cable video, people are going to realize his potential and he'll get nerfed, and then I'm going to get blamed for it. When are arena results released? Are you talking about like mailed out? Typically, if they're not already out, then in like the next half an hour or so, or something like that, hour, something. But the actual results of like the cutoffs and stuff, that's usually tomorrow. People are like submitting their numbers now, and then the guy on Reddit, Arena Results Night, and Trucos and all them, they post that info tomorrow usually. Come on, man, let me go invisible. Thank you. Oh, come on. Gonna make this so difficult for me. Frickin' Star-Lord. Get out of my face. If he makes a cable video, a website will magically appear and BG will disappear. Oh, man. Look what you guys did. You got my wife making fun of me again. Black Panther comes out February the 16th. You guys think that'll be the next event that we have then? Or do you guys think we'll have a different... Wait, is there already information on like the next event after MODOK's Hotel? I don't think so, right? BG, can you ask Chris if he's going to put up any points at all for completion? Damn. Just throwing him right under the bus. Well, Chris, we're waiting. How many points did you put up to get 1 or 10% in the 1 and 2 star arena? My real main, I just put up the milestones. Milestones are like 250,000. I don't know, maybe I had like 254,000, something like that. When are you going to open the egg? Never. There's nothing that will get me to open that egg. The egg will stay intact for all of eternity. The egg will outlive all of us. BG, do you think OG Vision will come around again anytime soon? Maybe add a 5-star version. Possibly in January. Yes. Possibly in January. I thought that we were never going to see a 5-star OG Vision. I thought he was going to be retired as a 4-star just because how powerful he is. But now I think it's possible. I think it's quite possible that we'll see a 5-star version. I don't know if he'll be available in January, but I mean, it's possible. And I'm thinking that if he is for sale, it's going to be very expensive. It's either I think if there's going to be a 5-star for sale, it's probably going to be one of those things where you have to buy the 3-star, then you have to buy the 4-star, then you get to buy the 5-star, and in total, it's probably going to be 10 to 15,000 units if they ever do sell them. And when they do, I want to be ready for it. But at the same time, if they came out with that deal anytime soon, I would not be ready for it. So yeah, I think my plan after 5.4 is to get to about 20,000 units, and then never go below 20,000 units until I really need to. Like if a good deal comes around, like I want to be ready if they come out with a deal that's like 15,000 units that is like actually really good. Can you explain the alliance policy where not making minimums in events means you donate more? Sure. If you don't hit the minimum, this is the way we do it in our alliance at least. And I don't know if I don't know if other alliances do this, but if you don't hit the minimum, if you don't hit the event minimum in alliance or in an alliance event, you pay the donations for the top guy. It's very rare that it happens. Everybody just normally hits the minimums because they're easy minimums to get. It's nothing too crazy, right? Even in the arena ones, I think you have to do about 80 matches over a 3-day period, which is not too bad. That's probably the most difficult one for I mean, some of our members really don't like arena, and for them that might be a pain to do. Come on, dude. Thank you. About freaking time. Damn, I guess I didn't even need to beat that out. Oh well. Do you think we'll get a new money-only champ? I hope not. It's not Carson, but it's never out of the question. I really hope not, but yeah, it's possible. Just tried to move to my yellow jacket fight, and it threw me onto Ronin's lane. Not sure what the plan is. Nobody responded in line yet, but the game just decided my lane for me. Damn, Dubes, what the hell, man? That's some weird stuff. I mean, that's alright. You're on a double lane anyway. If really needed, well, I mean, of course, if really needed, you and Ronan can just switch. But if Ronan doesn't want, like, I could take your lane, and Jizz can just solo the other one or whatever. I kind of want to go fight that yellow jacket, but at the same time, I don't. If it was day one, like, I want to see how bad that yellow jacket is, because I know it's a crappy fight. And if it was day one, I feel like that'd be like a little taste of the fight. But on day 3, it'll probably cost me too much, man. It's like too big of a sacrifice to be the first try. I don't mind joining once you kick Dubes. 5k prestige. You're gonna need a little bit more than 5k prestige, man. What's the best flavor of Kool-Aid? Red. Yeah, red. Old Brian Grant, how much of a donation would it take for you to wear a wig for a full live stream? What kind of wig are we talking about? Are we talking about a woman's wig or like an afro? No, come on, dude. You really powered me there? I just got owned by a... Alright, anyway. We're talking about like an afro or like a woman's wig. Either way, the price is probably the same. I don't know. Oh man, it's not that much money, but I don't want to say because people have already donated this amount of money, and I don't really want to wear a wig. The Joe Dirt wig? Oh man, I'd wear that for free. Your choice of wig? I always wanted to get an afro wig. Not a big one, you know, just kind of a... Like, I'll show you guys the kind of wig. You know what I mean? This just came up, kind of. Hang on. I'm trying to find a good picture. This was, what's up with the image quality on this? Alright. I guess this one's good enough. Just clicking on different pictures of this guy wearing a wig. Here we go. Hey there, Bob. BG, have you been secretly thinking about getting a wig for a while now? I mean, not like a real one, but just like a little afro one. Like I was thinking about getting one to take to Comic-Con. Maybe next year at Comic-Con, maybe I will have one. I don't know. Like never for like an insecurity about being bald kind of thing, but just like, it'd be kind of funny kind of thing, you know. Big D McGee sent over 16 bucks, or sending over $2, saying donation to Wig Fund. Thank you very much, dude. The Wig donation fund. Oh God. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Hey there, Bab. I don't know what my wife would. I don't know what my wife thinks about that. Oh no! All right, come on. I can't lose another fight. Missing way too many points losing these fights, man. BG, have you bought the FBI shirt I funded yet? No. God, no. who's typing if BG's playing? That's me. Do both at the same time, man. Go get a Hyperion wig? Ooh. That'd be pretty nice. Plus, like a really good hockey wig could really put this thing over the top. You know what I mean? This keyboard has no H, though. Iceman, if I put forward a joke compared to Ice Phoenix. Do they have heal block in there, too? I think heal block is part of what makes Ice Phoenix a more difficult fight. Is that you can't heal, because if you can take a champion that can heal, then Iceman's never really been a big deal, you know. Got Carnage. He's my first 4-star from Arenas. Nice taco business. Congrats on getting your first basic 4-star champ, dude. I remember my first basic. It's nice getting just a brand new champion for just putting up an arena score, isn't it? Think of it this way, BG. If we keep coming up with funding ideas for you, we will get you rich. That's true, man. There's always the get rich fund. I've seen the screenshot of the guy who ranked 5 Venom 5-star. I've seen it. I didn't know if that was legit or not. I didn't look him up in game. I'm assuming it's legit because nobody ever said that it wasn't. But man, that's some crazy stuff. Hockey wig, no. Wasn't there a wig in your MMXIV application vid? Sort of. I mean, that was just Photoshop, but yeah. Glad to catch your daily stream, man. Alan, good to see you, man. Good to see Alan Blanco. Welcome. Good to see all of you guys in here, man. I never know if there's going to be a lot of people in the daytime streams or not. The nighttime streams, pretty consistent bunch of people that come around for those. But the daytime streams, you guys seem to like them, man. There's 488 people in here. It's pretty awesome. Pretty freaking awesome. Or you'll just have to get a lot of random things in your apartment, like a couch. Who needs a couch, though, man? Who needs a couch when you have a banana hammock? Let's get real here, people. Couches? Those are so 2017. It's almost 2018. Get yourself a banana hammock and be done with it. BG would kind of remind me of Roger from American Dad if he started wearing wigs. I never watched that show. I know what it is. It's like similar to, what's it called? Family Guy, right? But I never actually watched it. Ew, a couch. Exactly, guys. My wife doesn't even want a couch. Couches are dumb. Who needs a couch? Who needs a TV? When you got a laptop and a banana hammock, solves all your problems. Just started a couple weeks of vacation, so I get to catch all your streams for a change. Nice. It's awesome, Delithius. Isn't a banana hammock a male thong? Maybe. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. It's also just the nickname of my actual hammock, because I have a hammock in the I guess the living room of my apartment. I was gonna put it in this room initially. The plan for the hammock was, like, sometimes I stay up really late working on videos or the website or whatever, and I was gonna have, like, you know, I didn't want to go to bed just to, like, take a nap, because sometimes, man, all you need is like a little half an hour nap, and then you're good to go back to working on stuff. And in the past, I would just sleep on the floor. I would just crash on the floor for a little bit, and I was like, oh man, there's got to be something better than this. What about a hammock? So yeah, I was gonna put a hammock in here, but no, man, it would not even come close to fitting. This place is way too small. Even if I stretched it across corner to corner, it is not happening. BG looks like Mr. Poopy Butthole. Is that an actual character? Do you have a link to a current Infinite strat? I don't have the champions to do it at level 48. I mean, my video, if you search my channel for Infinite Streak, like I don't have any references like just a written reference at the moment, no. But I mean the video that I made, it still works even though it's like the old arena system. It still works for the 4-star basic. So if that's the one that you wanted, then you know, you could still reference that. But other than that, no, I just a general Google or YouTube search for the arena that you're looking for help on might be better. I remember those sleeping on the floor days. Yeah, good old days. And then when we moved, I slept on the floor for like the first 2 weeks anyway because we didn't have a bed. But I'm so glad that I have a 65-inch screen to watch you on rather than just my laptop. Your head is glorious. It's awesome, Aaron Abdo. Hashtag big 2 nerf wigs? That's supposed to be BG? You saying I'm trying to nerf wigs now? I mean, if I get a wig, technically I'm like nerfing my like baldness or something. Like wigs are the counter to baldness, man. So yeah, if wigs get added to my life, me being bald just got nerfed. I subscribed. Thank you very much, Troand T. Welcome. Find it more enjoyable to power through the streak. Good Act 5 practice. At times, man. Sometimes it's really annoying to power through the streak. The champions don't want to use specials. They're just playing super defensively and everything like that. It's a lot different than questing content. Plus, sometimes you just want to get through it as fast as possible. Get them rewards. In reference, where would someone put something like that? On like a website, maybe? Yeah, shut up, Aaron. Why do an easy arena team? Just because it's faster. I don't have to pay attention. I lose less. Not that I really lose like if I'm playing. Oh my god, that just did a lot of damage to me. I mean, I don't really lose if I'm not playing on stream. I mean, sometimes actually, but for the most part, I don't. But on stream, sometimes I get distracted. And yeah, I'd rather just play the easiest team. This way I can keep up with chat instead of looking at my phone for the most part. So you ready for 5.4? Not exactly. We'll see what happens with my Medusa crystals, and then maybe I'll be ready. Thoughts about Gambit, please? He sucks. He can stun lock on a special one, but it's just a bug. I don't know how long it's going to take for Kabam to fix that. It's been in the game forever. But he's not supposed to have that 100% stun chance on his special one. I don't even think Kabam cares about it, though, because even with that bug, nobody cares about him anyway. I'm still not going to use him. So yeah, Gambit, he kind of sucks, man. Hopefully he gets some kind of like unique synergies going forward to where he's actually a good champion. Like maybe if he does his power-up thing, maybe he'll have a synergy where he gains attack based on that somehow or something like that. Make him good, man. Like make it as if it was a poise charge, right? Then Gambit would actually be a good champion. But until that day happens, nah, man, he's just terrible. He's an arena. He's just arena points. He looks cool. BG, should I go for my first path of Labyrinth or try to go through Act 5, Chapter 3 and 4? I mean, the rewards are better just to go through Act 3 and 4, unless you need those alphas or class Kalos or something like that. So yeah, it's probably better just to go through the rest of Act 5, but at the same time, I mean, it's going to take a long time to fully explore all those, and, you know, could just do one path, but no, I'd recommend trying to go through all of Act 5 first. Wonder if he's still fighting Winter Soldier with this Groot. Oh man, was he doing Groot tests? BG, can you pick up the outer lane with more battleships? Yeah, sure. BG, you remember when 12.0... Oh no. Oh man, I gotta sit through this. When 12.0 was first released and suicides would kill Gambit instantly. Yeah, I do remember that actually. That's pretty funny, man. Alright, yeah, let me take a little AQ break real quick. BG, would you rather be left-handed or have weird knees? How weird are these knees? No, just left-handed, I guess, man. I don't want any weird knees. I don't need that in my life. There's enough weird about me as it is. I don't need that. Whoa, just woke up by PC and it was already set to this live stream. Damn, America's cereal. It's pretty awesome, I guess. Walked back to the room and heard you talking, tripped me out. Dude, you're not the first person to tell me that, man. It's pretty funny, though. F you, I'm left-handed? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll be left-handed. I don't mind. You evaded it? Come on, man. Freaking Netflix Daredevil. Get out of my face. Gambit movie is being canned with Disney buying 20th Century Fox? Really? Well, rip to the Gambit movie then. To anyone who wanted to see that. I actually like Gambit, man. I think his character is pretty cool. I might have went to go see that movie. The chances are at least there was like a 35% chance at least that I would have gone to see the Gambit movie. Just because he's one of the few Marvel characters that I kind of always knew existed, at least. I mean, I don't know like Gambit's full story or anything, but final attempt on this question over the last 4 live streams. Just pulled a 5-star Nebula and Hawkeye. I have 26 total, and those are by far and away my best options. Which one should I rank for? Nebula out of the 2. Like, Hawkeye is a really good champion and stuff, but thing is, I feel like Nebula can do more for you long term. Got that double immunity. Anytime you need to bust out some double immune champion, you could just do that. Is there anything I need to know about on this path, Dubes? Just realized we got armor and energy resistance. Alright, let's just do Ultron in. I've never taken this path before. Ooh, Rhino. Get that unblockable stuff out of my face, dude. Back-to-back unblockable charges. Hate that. I almost got clipped by that, man. My reactions were not too fast. Crap! I didn't mean to push him to a special 2 there. Been a mistake. Oh, what? He's still alive after that? Oh, come on, man. That did like no damage. Rhino. Oh, Electro is on here? Alright, so Rhino, Luke Cage, Electro, and Jugs. Damn, I would not have been throwing specials if I knew Electro was going to be here, because I kind of want to use Ultron for that. I wonder if I should use Hyperion for that. Just use like special 3s a bunch. The Electro is pretty tanky. You could have more battle chips, pick it up with his 45 Ultron. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I would have saved that recoil damage had I known. Whoops! Oh, what? Did I stop blocking there? Because yeah, normally what I do, normally I don't care so much about taking a little bit of recoil damage, especially early on, because I'm gonna slip down to the lower health totals anyway and have to heal back up. So I'll make the fights a little bit quicker and just use some specials. But yeah, whenever you're fighting Electro, you want to start out with as much health as you possibly can.
Dude, Luke Cage's specials animations are so weird at times. Sometimes they go like no distance across the screen, and sometimes they just extend so much further than you think. I know there's like, that's kind of just how the way that all animations in this game work, where they're like, it's made to be a bit more smooth. Oh jeez. Made to be like made to connect so that it appears a bit more smooth, and I think that's good overall. But with Luke Cage, it just takes that to like a whole new level. Alright, whatever. Stop this. Like sure, got extra armor and take less damage based on missing health. He takes quite a. Oh damn. BG, what do you think the MODOK cutoff will be? I got it on screen, but yes, 18 mil. I'm gonna go to about 20 mil myself. Brian, you have a video that shows your current mastery setup. I'm trying to find a suicide setup for arena grinding and all-around gameplay. Yeah, I have a bunch of suicide mastery videos out there. Looks like Mo Battle Chips is around anyways. He might do that fight. I might not have to do that fight, but I was gonna. Oh wait. Oh, I see. It was Ronan. Ronan was already on his path, huh? Or something. All right. Well, looks like we're waiting for Jizz. But yeah, I have a bunch of like I actually just went through them a little bit earlier on this live stream, but what was I gonna say? Oh, this is okay. I was wondering why my rewards were so low there. Yeah, but I did just milestones. Okay. Yeah, if you just search my channel for Suicide Masteries, there's a video that has like 5 different suicide setups in it, and the first one is like my main build that I recommend for people running suicides if they're running it in like just all around content in this game. Yeah, he was on it in fight and just put me on the lane for some reason when I hit the node. That's weird, man. I mean, we had that happen a previous week at some point too. Luckily, it's not going to cost us this time for full exploration. We'll be doing a MODOK testing stream on Christmas Eve. Yes. Yeah, I plan to fully test out MODOK as much as possible. Alright, anyway, let's get back to it, or else I'm not going to get this guy. Thankfully, we got reduced timers. Pretty pissed right now. Yeah, reduced timers and everything. We'll be good. It's annoying, but yeah, we'll be fine. Mystic Arena battle. Is it Mystic Arena? Yes. That's going to be some more easy rewards. Can you give tips on how to fight MODOK? Best heroes in rotation, please. It's tough for me to just say it without like showing it and stuff like that. I mean, the best champ to use is Blade. Second best is probably Archangel. Or I've heard like Black Widow does a good job too. Probably Crossbones and stuff. I mean, without showing exactly how it works, just do 4-hit combos. You parry stun him or bait out heavies to get your openings and evade the special one. He's very loose with throwing the special one. If I could show you a little bit more detailed in video, when he has like the red blocking animation, it like Like, that's his auto block thing, and if he starts out with like the red blocking thing and then it drops mid combo, then you could fully use a 5-hit combo and you'll be safe. If he's blocking and it's like the blue block glow or whatever, that's his normal block, and yeah, you definitely don't want to finish that combo. If you attack into him and he's not blocking at all, then only do a 4-hit combo, because he might start auto blocking on your last hit. So yeah, that's about the best I could do without making a full video on it. PG, why so low Punisher cutoff? Because he's really common in the uncollected arena crystals. I think if you want the champion, just pop uncollected arena crystals. Don't even worry about the grind. But if you're not uncollected, then hey, go for it, because he's very hard to get from the regular ones. Repeated rewards and Awakened Carnage. The wait on the buff wait begins. Yeah. Archangel is better than Blade. I have both. I don't know if I agree with that, man. I mean, they're both really good. It's just whatever. But yeah, personally, I think Blade handles it better. Gwenpool wrecked MODOK. Yeah, I mean, MODOK, he's not too bad. He's a little bit annoying. Oh, what the hell? He has really high attack in that quest, so if you're taking a lot of blocked hits, it can actually be pretty painful, but he's not that bad once you're used to him. What's up, Brian? You think rank 5 5-star Blade or 5-star Stark 100% Labyrinth is my main goal? Thanks. I would go Blade all the way. Blade all the way. You can still use Stark Spidey on certain fights where Blade is not effective, but I mean, Blade, he could, as a 565, I think he could solo just about any fight. Well, the non-bleed immune fights, because I think it was it Hodge that did the solo on Star-Lord? And it didn't seem like it was that bad. But yeah, Blade all the way, man. It's gonna be better outside of Labyrinth, and even inside of Labyrinth, there's gonna be a lot of times where you'll be happy that you ranked up that Blade. Basically, any of the villains, probably. Any of the villains that are not bleed immune. If you go to Crystals and look at the PhDs for 100 units, there's now a timer 10 days, you know why. Yeah, Nick, we saw that a little while ago. Don't know for sure why. It might have to do with the... Either it's a bug, because it's the same timer as like the gifting stuff, and those crystals are in the gifting. So I could see that being possible. Or it might have to do with the recent changes with Apple and how Kabam has to... you know, share like the numbers and stuff like that. I don't know if there's any. I don't know if that would be it or not, but yeah, it's possible. Cool. Only put up 2.5 million. Got Carnage. Nice, Justin. To my luck, better grind for Punisher. Open like 200 uncollected crystals. No luck yet. Yeah, I mean, it's not guaranteed, but that's surprising. Out of 200, I would have would have thought you would have got one by now. Any advice on becoming uncollected? I'm stuck at 5.1.3. Be patient. Save up resources. Go do something else. Go progress in some other way, like some other easier way that you can just stock up on revives and potions and stuff like that, and then just go through each quest, like every other week or something like that. When you have some stuff that you might still have to spend a little bit on resources if you're not strong enough to get through, but at least it'll save you resources. That's about all I got, really. I mean, you don't really need anything in particular to become uncollected. A lot of it comes down to just how long you've been playing the game and, you know, how comfortable you are in these challenges and stuff like that. MODOK has 7 synergies as 5-star. Wait, is there an extra... Wait, does he have an extra synergy as a 5-star that he does not have as a 4-star? Because I think it's 5 synergies as a 3-star, right? 6 synergies as a 4-star. Is there really 7 as a 5-star? What? That's pretty nutty. Are any of them, like, crazy looking? I want to know what they are now, man. Maybe I should go for them, guys. I got some shards. I could try once. We could forget about this 4-star grind. Make things nice and easy. Nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I still need the units from all this too, man. That's the other reason why I'm going for MODOK, is I really need units. I dropped down a ton of units, and I want to get back up to like 8K before I have to do 5.4. So, oh wait, did I say up to 8K? I want to get to like 10K. Yeah, I want to get to 10K. I want to gain about 8,000 units in the next month. Ant-Man and oh nothing, 80% resistance. But oh, I thought you were talking about the synergies. Wow, yeah, he does have 7. Just look at Frojo's. Dude, what are they, man? That's nuts, though. That's really awesome. Like yeah, we were talking about it a little bit earlier. I want them to add more synergies, man. It makes it more interesting to make these combinations of champions. If they just go and update all the old champions and just throw like an extra 2 or 3 synergies on them. If it wasn't for the dang gifting event, I would have gotten some featured GMCs and tried for MODOK. Yeah. Frodo's MODOK in his profile. Ooh, it's in his profile? Alright, we're gonna go take a look right after this fight. Sweet. Let's go check it out. Hope the Fantastic Four added to the game in 2018. I think a lot of people are hoping for that. With that whole new Disney and Marvel thing. Fox, whatever that deal was. They should have a synergy system where you're facing specific opponents, like if Thor fights Loki. That's pretty interesting. I don't know how... That's interesting. I don't know how that would actually work out. Like, if that would be too complicated of... like, how do you keep track of all that stuff? It's interesting to think about, though, at least. I guess it would be more of just like an ability, like in their actual profile, though, where it was like, just in his abilities, like if fighting Loki, you have 10% increased crit chance or something like that, right? All right, let's go take a look at Frojo. Frojo 34. There's that. Oh my God, 7 synergies. Look at this guy, though. What a funny-looking guy, dude. He's already got him all the way up to 637. Damn, man. All right, so the Masterminds ones, that's already been there. We've already seen that. That plus 15% attack is kind of nice. I still think Cameron might be taking that champion through there, so that might be a good synergy for him. Alright, Nemesis, that's 6% attack. I think that was there too. Romance, that was there before. It was there before. Oh, it's the one with it's singular. That's the one at the bottom. Okay. Crit after 5 attacks instead of 7 for MODOK, and Ultron just some extra crit damage. Okay. Does that matter? Wow, look at the picture they have for the classic Ultron. It's a 4-star border. It's not even available as a 4-star. Get that mess out of here. Amino, yeah, we already looked at the Premier crystals. Yeah, I know they have a timer. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's legit or not. Damn, I mean, it's not the craziest of synergies, but Like, I do use Ultron, so it'd be nice to have that synergy for when I needed it, but yeah. Look at that crit rating. 0%. Oh my god. I didn't realize he was metal. I mean, it makes sense with his chair and everything and his helmet or whatever that is. So I guess, what's it called? Magneto might be a decent counter to this guy too, even. Why do they make Dormammu color darker? Yeah, I don't know. Gotta ask the artist on that one. Base stats are awful. Yeah, they look pretty bad, but who knows? Maybe he's still good. Maybe he's still good. Oh, MODOK, what a funny character, man. I'm looking forward to testing him. You didn't realize he was metal? Jesus. I mean, when do I use Magneto, dude? I don't really look at that tag. I was just looking at the tags and noticed it, that's all. Can't decide who to rank up, 5-star Unawakened Elektra or 5-star Awakened OG Black Panther to rank 4, or 4-star Awakened Gwenpool to rank 5. I would not rank up either of those 5 stars. Bow Wow, I would only... I mean, yeah, I would rank up Gwenpool. I'd rank up that 4-star Gwenpool to rank 5, pretty much. That's... yeah. Those 5 stars, I'm not a fan of them. Some people like Elektra, not me. Especially an Unawakened Elektra, nah, I'll pass. BG, cutoffs, they're on screen. Darkside Saint. Read last, please. Alright, Timona, where are you at? What kind of man streams at 7 in the morning? I mean, it's not 7 in the morning for me. BG, who is your favorite champion? I don't know. It used to be Gwenpool. I'm kind of favoring towards Medusa, but I don't really have her yet, so I don't know if I can call her my favorite. As far as like the most powerful, who I'm enjoying using the most, like for like, just because they're so good in Alliance War, it'd be Blade. But like actually just playing, just kind of screwing around, I love playing Medusa. It's freaking awesome. I hope Frojo doesn't rank 4 that man. Oh, he's going to rank 4. He's got to be, right? There's no way Frojo wouldn't take him to rank 4. I hope he does take him to rank 4. I hope he takes him to rank 4, and I hope he takes over as his profile picture, and then Frojo is just Frodok after that. He's against all or nothing Ant-Man. He glances. All my power drain. You could use Hawkeye. I think Hawkeye is immune to the like this power drain part of it or whatever. It doesn't matter for the glancing thing or not. We discussed this. You need to quit paying attention to the tags. Remember your failings. But yeah. I mean, it matters for what's it called? It matters for like villain and metal and stuff like that, man. They still, you know, it's still good there. You just can't pay attention to like defensive and offensive and stuff like that. Screw Electro, why couldn't I get Iceman or AA? Yeah, man. Dormammu for the all or nothing Ant-Man. Does Dormammu work with like the medium attack thing? That's interesting. I never thought about that. It's 3 AM. Gonna crash. See you later. All right, Bilal. Take it easy, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna be going for that much longer, guys. Basically, just gonna finish out this grind. I think we still got like a good 20 minutes or so left in it, though. Ooh, crap. I need to adjust something. It's about to be 1:30. I had my video scheduled to go at 1:30. Let's change that. Is it too late? Oh no. No, it's too late. Oh well. Alright. Well, my video's live already. I wanted to wait until after the stream, but... Yep. Video just went live. Any word from you to Matt on Medusa rank 5 prestige numbers? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there's a new Contest Champion video. I guess I'll leave the stream now. Yeah. Rip stream. Some would say Medusa. Brian Quaker, Hulk to 550, both are unawakened. It always an even split when asking everyone. You're right, it is a very even split between the two. I would say Hulk, though, without being awakened, is really not a good champion, man. I do not like Hulk without his awakened ability. It depends. It's totally personal, though. Like Hulk is the easier of the two champions to play, and he's good to take down like a Poison Immune Path, an Alliance Quest, that kind of thing. But what's it called? Quake has better prestige, and she can do some very unique things if you take the time to learn how to use her. So yeah, it's totally up to you. I prefer Quake. But at the same time, I actually don't really use Quake at all right now. Come on, don't lose this fight. Oh, good, he's not awakened. No! No! I'm gonna lose this fight, aren't I? Oh, no, man. I don't see a new video yet. Wait, is it not out yet? Maybe it's not out yet, I don't know. Oh, nope, it's out. I see some people watching it already. BG, I heard that you're a professional streamer and a role model. Is that true? Can you prove it? I mean, there's real no way to prove that I'm a role model for the kids and I'm a professional or anything like that, but I mean, you just gotta believe me. You gotta take my word for it. Ask the kids, man. They'll tell you. BJ, I've been here for 3 hours, but I don't have time for a 4-minute video. Did you get them? Oh, crap. I'm not spoiling it. Come on! Seriously, that killed me? Oh, freaking Hulk, dude. Freaking Hulk. It's the cable video, isn't it? No. How many rounds do I have left in here anyway? Let me see. So 4. Alright, I've got 9 rounds left. Yeah, let's finish this out, man. Let's finish it out. No spoilers watching after the stream? Yeah, don't spoil it, anybody. And if anybody does try to spoil it, assume they're lying. Brian, you live in the U.S. If so, I feel bad for you. You'll be affected when the neutrality stuff. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I like to keep that stuff off stream just because it starts debates and stuff. Rather think happy thoughts here, man. The world is crazy enough. Screw you, BG. I have to watch the video midstream. Might as well just play the video on the stream. You dumb baldy. Should I just do that? Should I just play the video on stream right now? Nah. Give me those views, man. I'm desperate for the views. Every view matters. I try to get 4-star Punisher. I have no 250k. What does that mean? I have no 250k. Meister, I'm not sure what you're saying. Got 3-star tech, or 3 tech, tier 4 catalyst, but no champion to rank up. Who should I wait for? I still don't have a rank 5 yet. I mean, JR, there's a bunch of options that you could take up when you get them. You got Stark Spidey, Ultron, Star-Lord, possibly Yondu or Nebula even. There's no rush though. Just wait, man, because class catalysts, depending on where you're currently at in the game, they might not be so easy to come by, you know? Oh, what a surprise. Abomination loses against Hulk. Brian to pull the 5-star rocket. Is he any good or does he need to be duped? He needs to be duped, and even when he's duped, he's really not that good. He used to be much better, but in comparison, there's a lot of new champions that came out that are just more powerful. So yeah, he's really not that good of a champion. So when was BG all about the views? Unsubbed. Always, man. Are you kidding me? Like and subscribe and share it and hit the bell and what am I forgetting, guys? I don't know, I'm forgetting something, I know it. Oh, follow me on Instagram. Is that the one that... Twitter. I don't have an Instagram. Stop with spoilers. Going to open 2 5-star crystal smarts. Wish me luck. Best of luck. Hopefully you get like Iceman or AA or something like that. Come on, don't kill me here. Thank you for using that special. Add him on MySpace. Yeah. Get me on MySpace, guys. I just updated my page. It looks super cool now. You're definitely going to want to add me on MySpace. Man, 5-star crystals. I so badly want to open mine. Ugh. I actually do want to try once for MODOK just because of that 7th synergy, even though it's nothing crazy. just to have him on my roster, man. I'm not gonna do it. But why, Kabam? Why must you tempt me like this? I hope that means we're closer to a 5-star arena, because if that's the only way that you can get some of these unique synergies is having the 5-star version of the champion, man. I mean, it's a good thing for the game, I suppose, but damn. You want my hype? I do want your hype. BG, can I get in your top 8? Can I get in your top 8? My top. Oh, is that a MySpace thing? I never actually had MySpace. I never actually had MySpace, but I think that's a MySpace thing, right? No, I got spoiled. Damn. Guys, there's just keep in mind that people are people might be lying in their spoilers. You never know. They could be telling the truth, they could be lying. I think Arena 1 and 2 stars is worth it for play. I always do the 1 and 2 star arena to get the milestones. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Whether it's worth it to you, that's up to you. It's up for you to decide. But yeah, I think it's worth it personally. If you have the extra time to spare. The other arenas are better. If you don't have the time, then yeah, just do the other arenas. But the milestones are still good. It adds up to like 500 extra units a month. More than that if you count like the battle trips you get them from them. But just from the actual milestone rewards themselves, it's quite a bit. It is a MySpace thing? Alright, that's what I thought. BG still going for Medusa. Saw a video of a guy with a 4-star rank 5 Medusa taking Ultron down within 3 minutes. Yes, I am still going for Medusa. Still going for Medusa. I kind of hope that I get Blade instead of Medusa, or just get both. That would be the best. If I could just get both of them, I would not mind that at all. You know, Kabam, please. Won't be a 5-star arena until people have a few 6 stars. Well, I mean, we're gonna get 6 stars in early 2018, so yeah. BG, if you had a 5-star Tech Awakening gem, a rank 4 Tech gem, and Sparky at 565, would you rank up Ultron, try for Doc Ock, or wait? My other option is Iron Patriot. Well, definitely don't go with Iron Patriot. But if Tech Awakening gem, and you already have Stark Spidey, who I'm assuming you're saying is awakened, must be. Would I rank up Ultron, try for Doc Ock, or wait? I don't think I would try for Doc Ock. Like, I would be psyched to get Doc Ock out of a 10k basic crystal eventually, but I don't think he's worth the risk. Like, he's a great champion if you can guarantee pulling him out of 15k shards, and yeah, of course. But the odds are you're gonna miss, and you're just gonna end up paying an extra 5,000 shards for a basic champion. So I wouldn't go for him personally. But would I rank up Ultron? I love Ultron. I don't think I can give him an Awakening gem. I think I would save the Awakening gem. I might rank him up anyway, but I don't think I would awaken him. I think I'd wait. I think I'd just sit on the gem. BG, you deleted your Instagram? Well, not exactly. Like, I still have Instagram, but I've never posted anything to it. I only had Instagram just to follow the one guy who made my poster back there, and that was it. Blade over Deucer for Legends? Well, you might want to bring both. I was planning on, like, if I got both, I'd probably bring both, but if I could only pick one, then yes, Blade. Yep, for sure, Blade. PG, how many 6-star shards do you have at the moment? Not many, dude. I have like 275. No, I think I have 550 because yeah, I also awakened Iron Patriot out of my Starkey crystal, out of one of them. So yeah, I duped Hulk and I duped Iron Patriot. Those are the only 2 champions I duped since they made that update. PG, how many 6-stars? Oh, I just read that. That's funny how that happens sometimes, man. BG, I'm uncollected, but I don't have 3-star Punisher. Should I still open regular arena crystals? Yeah. If you don't have the 3-star Punisher, you might as well pop them open until you get the 3-star Punisher, and then move on to the uncollected ones. I would do that. Gotta catch them all, man. Is Ultron any good unduped? Yeah, he's still good unduped. His Awaken ability is a good ability. It's a bit underrated at times. Actually, it's very underrated at times. His Awaken ability has saved me so much in Alliance Quest. Ooh, speaking of Alliance Quest, well, I'll wait till after my round is over here. But yeah, no, he's still great without his Awaken ability. His Awaken ability only matters when you mess up, really. His Awaken ability is whenever you get hit by an energy-based attack, you'll heal back a bit of the damage and gain some power too, I think. So it's good, like if you're going up against an unblockable Special 2 Doctor Strange, and you mess up on trying to avoid it because it's kind of tough to dodge, right? And you get nailed by it. It could save your life. You can kind of just heal right back up from it. Or same thing for any of the other ones. Iron Man Special 1 kind of thing. Happens from time to time. So yeah, it's mostly just a kind of a save your ass if you mess up kind of deal. Let's use my tech gem on him, Ultron that is. No, I was saying I would save it personally. It's up to you, but I would save it. Sig ability is great against Cable in map 5, that is true. Made the mistake of fighting Ultron by Dormammu. Damn, that fight lasted years. Yeah, I've done that before. Fighting Ultron with Dormammu or fighting Ultron with Doctor Strange is painful, guys. Absolutely painful. Takes forever. Brian, I heard you don't watch any Marvel movies. Will you actually watch Infinity War or pass that as well? I've watched a couple Marvel movies, but yeah, you're right. For the most part, I don't watch them. I don't know. I might watch that one just because it is like I guess like the main story that's going on in MCOC too or something, right? I think. Something like that. So I don't know, I might actually watch it. I didn't see the last Avengers movie though. Is it gonna screw me up that I didn't watch that? I don't care. I'm not gonna go back and watch it. Did they confirm 6 stars would be released next year? Yes. Yes. They didn't say exactly when. They said early 2018 though, I believe. I believe they said the word early. So people are speculating either January or just anywhere in the first quarter, basically. January, February, or March. You get hit by non-AQ Dorm and heal at most attacks. Yep. BD has activated my Amazon Alexa twice this stream. Once with Electro and another with Alliance Quest. Really? Huh. Why do you only do the first match of Arena? Just because it's easier. Easier, faster rounds. I'm all about that speed, or trying to go fast in Arena at least. Alright, I got like 2 more rounds after this one. Almost done with the second round of the day. BG, you need to watch all Marvel movies in their chronological order. That ain't happening, man. There's no way. Look, man, like Marvel's really cool. They make some really awesome movies and everything like that, but they're just not movies that I'm all that into. The way my brain works is most times when I'm watching a movie, my brain will just completely like tune out the movie, and I'll just start thinking about some other random thought about what I want to do, like for the rest of the day or something like that, or what I want to do the next day. What kind of YouTube video I want to make, just whatever, right? And I won't tune out for the entire movie, but I'll tune out for like a couple minutes at a time. And that's enough where like I'll miss like a big scene and I'm just like, oh damn, what's going on? You know? So like, it just makes it kind of annoying to watch. I might, Justin. I might watch Infinity Wars. I don't know. Only because I feel like it's going to be so closely linked to MCOC. That'd be the only reason. All about speed, role model for the kids. Don't do drugs, kids. It's true, don't do drugs. BG, if you were to choose between a gigantic banana or your wife, who would you choose? What? My wife, of course. She's watching. I hate how Sentry and Void are going to be two characters, even though they are literally the same person. Is that official? Did Kabam release information about them yet? Right, I'm gonna open my first 5-star crystal. Good luck, constructions. Hopefully you get someone good. Hopefully you get like a Hyperion or something. I believe that's called attention deficit disorder. Yeah, maybe. Probably. I don't know. I could focus on things if I want to, but I'm just not. The other part of it is just I'm not that into the Marvel Universe, right? It just doesn't pull me in. Like I like this game. I'm very much so into this game, and I can focus on things that I'm doing in this game very well, even when putting very little focus to it, like I am right now. But when I'm not into something, that's when it really is just like, what else is going on in my brain? Let's think about other things. Just woke up to a Carnage inventory. Happy days. Put up 2.7 mil. Nice. Congrats. They released the upcoming champs, but you wouldn't check it out. Well, that's not official, though, right, Aaron? That's just like the leaked champs or whatever, the data mine champs. I'm talking about the official stuff. How's the website going? Next question. I mean, it's getting there, but I mean, it's obviously still nowhere near where I would like it to be since it's not live, but yeah. Do you do anything besides playing this game? No. Literally nothing. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I don't use the bathroom, I don't go outside. Okay, that last one's kind of true. I really don't go outside too much. But no, actually, I do spend a lot of time. I spend a lot of time either playing this game or doing something related to this game, making videos or the aforementioned website. Wait, BG really thinks about during a movie, food goes in here, dude. I can focus better if I'm eating. Is that the same for everybody? Like, I can focus a lot, but like, cause it gives me that's just something else to do, and I'm just like, this is good. It just kind of like numbs me down enough where I don't have to, where I'm not trying to think about something else, and then I can actually pay attention to the movie better. Do you have a job besides YouTube? Not anymore, no. Assuming they'll bring Thanos back, but with the gauntlet, I'm wondering what his abilities will be with 3 Infinity Stones. It'll be interesting, man. I think, I don't know the full story about all that stuff, but I do think it's interesting enough that, like, I'm excited to see, like, how powerful Thanos gets and stuff, you know? BG, who'd you take to 565 out of Blade and Medusa if it were only for 100% Labyrinth? Blade. The answer is always Blade. Any question you got about rank ups, it's gonna be Blade no matter what, pretty much. Alright, I'm out of champions, guys. Let me go pop open a couple crystals and call it for now. I will definitely be back my normal time tonight, not before that. I did make one video that I was trying to schedule to be released as soon as I was done streaming, but of course the stream went on for like a good 25 minutes longer than I thought it would. But yeah, I recorded an opening last night, so there is another video up if you have not watched it yet. It's only like 5 minutes long. But then yeah, I'll be back later tonight. I got this new subscriber here. I don't main Graves. Thank you very much for subscribing. Come on, you couldn't go over one more. Give me those units. Come on, man. This was a healthy stream, BG. 4 hours? Yeah, right about 4 hours. When will you stream? Different time zone. In about 8 hours from now. It's 10 p.m. PST is when I'll be streaming, but that's about 8 hours. Got wrecked, no news for you. Screw you, Cameron. You showed up just to see that and make sure I didn't get any. Yeah, trust me, BG, I'm right there with you. I don't know a lot about Marvel, but I do like their movies and this game. Just to keep up with the whole backstories. Yeah. I've learned a lot more about Marvel since I started playing, so there's that at least. See you tonight, BG. Don't be late. I might be like 5 minutes late, man. You know that. So yeah. Literally just came. Yeah, I figured, Cameron. Alright, but that was fun, man. Got into full grinds for MODOK so far. I feel pretty good about the grind where I'm currently at. I'm going to try to do about 7 rounds total, or 8 rounds or something like that. Yeah, like 8 rounds total today. So I'm going to get back. I'm going to get to it off stream too as well. But just do some stuff between rounds. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you guys later tonight. See you later. Don't play outside. It's bad for you. Stay indoors. Play all day. Wow, 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 wow. That's my little brainwashing.